The boys, Aaron Hunt and BigRobbo14 are joining Dad and I once again for a Fatal 4 rebuild. But this time, to suit possibly my dad, maybe Aaron, in the older generation, we are rocking the retro database from the 1986 season by the Mad Scientist. And we have taken over the top 4 teams in the biggest league in the world at the time, the Serie A. So a reminder that the points has slightly changed for a 4-way rebuild, and once again, this is such a close contest the whole way through. See if you can get to the Season 5 crew. Right then, the boys are back, but this time we're going all the way back to the 80s using a retro database. So Aaron, Robbo, welcome back, lads. It's time again for a 4-way rebuild.
Thank you for having us on again, mate. Got my coffee and my Tinkerman mug here. I'm ready for it.
I've got mine as well. The Tinkerman's ready. It's time for another rebuild, baby.
Can I just add? We've paid for these as well. We've not had them sent for free or anything like that. We've bought these.
That's true.
To support Dad.
That's true. You supported the channel.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. You can get yours in the shop down below. Good advertisement, lads. Didn't even pay them to do that either. You guys are really good at your jobs.
Professional.
Right, so the last time we had you boys on, we were in France, of course. We did sort of an alternate universe using a retro database, but with present day. This time, we're going all the way back to the 80s using the new retro database. I say new. It's been a while, but the first time that we've done a 4-way on it. And we are the clubs in Italy because at the time they were the biggest league in the world. So yeah. I'm starting off with Roma. So a bit of out of the box, really, bit of being Roma. They got a couple of good players. We'll introduce you to them in a second. But we've got Dad with Juventus.
Yes.
So we've got the likes of Michel Platini. Yeah.
Say no more.
Ballon d'Or winner 3 times as well. Juventus.
I mean, he's 31, but he's still good.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Then we've got Robbo, who was the winner of the last 4-way rebuild.
Yes.
This time with Inter Milan.
Yeah, I'm very happy with Inter Milan. I can't believe you gave the best player the best team, but we'll see how it ends up.
No, Aaron's got AC Milan, mate. Aaron.
Yeah.
Sorry, wrong
AC Milan. Do you know what?
Milan.
It's just iconic, that red and black striped shirt of AC Milan. I'm buzzing that I get to use these lots. Some of the players they've got, a 19-year-old Maldini, but we'll get to that. 18, sorry, he is on here, but we'll get to that.
Absolutely. Key player Baresi as well.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
it's a joke.
Right, so kicking things off, you know how the point system works. We alter it ever so slightly for the 4-way because, of course, we've got places to be won. So if you are finishing first out of the 4 of us, you get an extra 3 points, then 2 for finishing second, 1 for third, 0 for the 4th place. So there's extra added points in the 4-way rebuilds that we do. Let's kick things off then with Roma's transfer window because I have signed a couple of players to kick things off. An absolute steal getting Peter Schmeichel, the Danish 22-year-old goalkeeper. He's not quite the finished product yet, but I've seen what he can become, of course, being a Manchester United fan, so got him in early for £2 million. Then we got a new striker in Correca. Now, somebody I've never heard of, but he looks absolutely unbelievable. And again, this is kind of even before my generation. I'm a 92 baby, so I don't really know a lot of these players. A few of them, of course, I've come across. Robbo, I feel sorry for you, mate, because
I've not got a clue what's going on.
Decades.
I've not got a clue.
Decades before you.
I was still in the
You're going, all of these players I recognise as managers. This is weird. Then we've got my final player, £11 million, Roberto Trichella from Verona. A good Italian centre-back with a nice haircut. So that's the reason why I went for him, really. Dad, actually, we'll do my tactics, sorry. We'll have a look. I've gone for a 4-3-2-1 narrow formation. We've got some fantastic players here, but there is some positions where I do know already I need to upgrade. So we've got the big man, Don Carlo Ancelotti, in centre defensive midfield.
What a sportsman, really.
Exactly.
What he's done in his life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. With a cigar in his mouth. Absolutely quality player, 27 years of age, so hopefully he can last throughout the whole time. Outside of that, though, we've got the likes of Boniek and Conti, who I'm using in that attacking midfielder slots. We'll see how they do. Bruno Conti there. And Correca does go up front. Peter Schmeichel doesn't go in just yet. I might have to lock him in the second season if he doesn't play. But Tancredi's not too bad of a goalkeeper for this first season. And he is 31 years of age. Right. We'll have a look at fixtures in a minute. Dad, you have gone with Juventus.
Yep.
And you've made some big signings here.
Jumped in really quick.
Yeah.
Get the big boys in, especially around the defence area.
Romario, though, is your first signing.
Yeah, I just needed another striker to go in with the one that I had up front, which I'm not going to spoil it just yet. We'll see that when we get to the tactics. But good striker. Knows where the back of the net is, definitely.
£10 million from Vasco.
I think that was a bargain.
Yeah.
3 goals already in 2 games. What can I say?
Yeah. I mean, the valuations aren't exactly realistic to the 80s. We've got big budgets as well, though. But I think if you link it up to what it was like, inflation and everything, it comes in quite close. Stuart Pearce, though.
Oh,
Nottingham Forest.
I mean, he's only 24, but just look at his physicals and aggression and all that, and his strength and all that. This boy's a beast, isn't he? So he's going to be in my defence, helping my defence out. Left-sided. I always get a left-sided person running quickly, don't I?
Yeah.
He's a left back or the centre left back. So yeah, good. But then next one, this is probably my biggest signing of this transfer window, I think.
Frank Rijkaard.
Getting him at this early as well. We know how good this guy can be. I think everybody knows this guy. So yeah, and he can play in so many different positions right through the spine of the team.
Yeah.
Really pleased with getting this guy in.
Cracking player. 6'3" as well. He's a bit of a presence in the midfield from Ajax. £30 million, could go up to 42. So not bad there, with a pie exchange, which was quite funny, to be honest. Then Carlos Moser, because I don't think Nicolas Carica is actually your player. I don't know whether it's like some kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't think I've signed these two players, to be honest.
Carlos Moser, you did.
Coming in.
You did sign Carlos Moser, yeah, because you could tell because the face pack, thanks to Mr. Tini, is the Flamengo shirt. So this is, of course, the database that is a collaboration of the Mad Scientist and Mr. Tini, so we'll put all the links for them down in the comments. But Carlos Moser, Dad, is a signing that you have made.
Yeah, never sent it back, so I like to sort my defence out quite early, so I feel that I've done that quite well with one world-class striker coming in as well.
All right, tactically.
First season, I'm going for my favourite 3 up front, Platini right in the middle of them, so yeah, definitely. This guy just knows, well, he's just got on the ball, really. He's like Maradona was, really. So really good with him just sat there in beyond the 2 strikers, and the other 2 strikers up. Well, the other one I can't remember.
We got Romario and you got Serena, who's also up there because you've locked in Lauder up in centre midfield.
Where Platini was playing, he could play there as well. So, but I wanted him on the pitch, so I just locked him in the midfield there with Rijkaard. So I just feel that's 2 really good centre midfielders there.
All right, over to you, Robbo, with Inter Milan. What have we done in the transfer market?
Done quite well, to be fair. I had quite a lot of money, and like you said, the valuations of some of the players probably wouldn't match what they'd be worth in real life now based off our budgets. But my approach to this rebuild was kind of just sign any guys that I recognised off FIFA who are icons or heroes on the game, to be honest. So you won't see a lot of unfamiliar names in my team. But the first one is an unfamiliar name in Demyanenko. Absolutely smashed that out the park. 16 crossing, left back, 20 leadership, good physicals, decent player, both-footed. He's probably going to be left back for the whole rebuild because I think defenders on this database are quite hard to find. So getting in a good fullback early is always good. And then a more recognisable face in Ruud Gullit again. Absolutely amazing on FIFA. I think he was decent in real life, not too sure.
Oh, absolutely brilliant, mate, he was.
Not too sure.
I'm having his hand
I can't believe you just said that, mate, I'll tell you. He's a bloody legend, this guy.
Yeah, he's a great player. He kind of like just does everything, doesn't he, really? Physical, mental, technical, very good player. And then the best signing I think I've made is Marco van Basten, 58 million. I mean, like I said, I was still in Santa's sack when these players were playing football, but I'm pretty sure Van Basten, was it won he 4 Ballon d'Ors or something? 3 Ballon d'Ors?
3 Ballon d'Ors, but he retired by 28.
Exactly. So, going off them numbers, he probably could have been one of the best players of all time, really. Well, still probably is, but
mate,
I thought I'd get him in.
The Dutch side with him up front and Ruud Gullit right behind. What a team they were, I tell you, mate. There's some good defenders as well. I'm sure we'll come across some of their defenders as well.
I mean, I'm looking at him here, 19 finishing, 18 composure, 21 years old. He looks amazing. I mean, with him being 21 again, 5-year rebuild, he'll probably be up front for the whole time. And then the final signing was for 2 million Hadji from Romania. Again, I knew he was an icon on FIFA. I saw he was £2 million and I thought, I'm going to sign him. Got good potential as well, apparently, but for a 21-year-old, he's got 16s, 15s, 17s all over the gaff. So we've gone with Hadji. If I go to my tactic, we're just doing a 4-2-2 this year. I've not really tried to do anything too crazy. I've managed to lock in Gullit, Hadji and Van Basten because I want them to play as much football as possible. I think given like 1 or 2 years, they'll become some of the best players in the league, so I'm going to lock them in. I've not really used 4-2-2 either this year, like a wide 4-2-2, so I wanted to give it a go. And I'm locking Gullit in DM because it puts him centre-back for some reason with 9 tackling. So maybe that's a flaw of FM or a flaw of my assistant. But yeah, we're going to go with the 4-2-2 this year. I think I'm going to do quite well.
Yeah, I mean, the two. What's quite funny is the two signings that you made, Hullet and Van Basten, went to the other Milan side in real life very soon after when this was based,
I wouldn't have minded them.
and sort of changed. That's it, yeah, and they changed the dynamic of the Italian league really with Rijkaard, who of course Dad signed. So Aaron cannot replicate that because Van Basten, Hullet, and Rijkaard has all moved in season number 1. And of course, Hadji, the other player that you signed, you probably recognise, is the father of Hadji, whose son, obviously, his son plays for Rangers at some point. So
that's the thing with this database as well. On this database, because there's 4 of us, you're all racing to get the best straight away. Like when I came onto it and Dad had got Romario, I was fuming because I had him on a stream save and it was unbelievable.
That's the beauty of these rebuilds, though. You rewrite the history of football. It's not going to be like it was. Anything can happen.
That's right.
Yeah,
absolutely. All right then, Aaron, you haven't got the 3 Dutch maestros.
No.
Who have you had to replace those players with?
Well, you know what I do. I'm old-fashioned. I like to build the defence. I like to be hard to beat. So the first one that I've gone for is this fella here, Edinho, Brazilian centre-back. He's good on the ball, and that's what I wanted. I've got Baresi at the back as well. He's a bit more of a brute. He's a bit more of a destroyer, so I wanted somebody who's good on the ball, so I brought this fella in. He's solid. He can pass the ball. 15 passing for a centre-half. He was doing Pep football before Pep was even thinking about it. And I've even bought a backup centre-back as well. Do you know what? Season 1, I didn't recognise a lot of the names in my team, so I wanted to see what they could do before I decided who to wield the axe on. So I'm giving a lot of them the chance to show me what they can do season 1. But yeah, we brought this fella in. And then the other one, obviously there's some instalments, boys. You know how we do it. A little bit of instalments. He's come over from Argentina, this lad. I find a lot of players you can get cheap from Brazil and Argentina as well on this. I don't know if you lot have found that.
Yeah. Definitely.
5'9", little winger, just a backup. But in terms of me football, I'm keeping it simple. It's sort of a 4-4-2. We're taking classic English football over to Italy. But I've got one of my wingers is slightly higher up, playing as an inside forward. Look at this guy. He can play every position except goalkeeper on the pitch. Literally, he's got green and orange dots all over the pitch. He'd be perfect for you, Dad. If you had him,
it's a dream.
You'd be buzzing. You could shove him at centre half, move him to the wing if it weren't working out. He'll do anything.
I'd even train him. I'd train him to play in goal, mate, I tell you.
He will do anything for you, him. And also this striker as well that I've found. I've never heard of him in real life. I'm sure Dad has. Big Mark Haitley.
100%, mate. I've heard of him.
When I saw him, when I got in, striker. I got in through the door into the training ground, right, and I saw a 6'3" English striker with 19 heading and 16 jumping reach who plays as a target forward. I was like, yeah, this is the club for me. So he's going to be up front with this fella, Verdis, Pietro Paolo Verdis. We're going to butcher some names, by the way, in this rebuild, all of us.
Oh yeah,
especially Dad. Especially Dad.
Oh, glamour. But I'm just looking at that, and you got Butch Wilkins in the midfield.
Oh yeah,
so there
Wilkins, there he is, playing as the deep lying playmaker. One thing that I've never got the hang of in Football Manager is the roles. Like, people probably look at my roles and think, what is he doing? I'll just chuck them on what I think sounds good, what I think looks good. I don't really know what works well together. But yeah, Maldini, I couldn't decide between centre-back and left-back, but I've decided to put him at left-back. And as you'll see, both my full-backs are on defend. I'm not arsed about them going forwards and putting balls in the box. That's what these lads are for. Baresi, look at him. Just look how good he is. World class already. Look at his mentals. Crazy. What a player.
Class player, mate. He is. He was. Class player.
Yeah, he's not that good now, no, Dad. He just was. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. 4-4-2. Hopefully, Big Tony will score a few head. Not Tony, what's he called? Mark.
Oh,
I'm calling him Tony. So hopefully Big Tony up front will score a few headers.
We didn't expect you to butcher the English.
I didn't expect me to butcher that, but yeah, Big Tony up front will score a few headers. And hopefully we can shut up shop at the back with that defence as well.
All right, well, let's have a look at the schedules then. Starting off with Aaron. He hasn't actually played any of us yet, outside of friendlies, but 2 games of the Serie A, 2 games of the Cup Winners' Cup qualification, which you are through. You have lost to Verona in a 3-5 loss there. They do have a good team on this, though.
Yeah, there you go. One of the first thing I said is I want to shut up shop, go and bang 5 goals against us against Verona.
Yeah, typical. You did beat Sampdoria, though, who is another team with a very good side. They got the likes of Gianluca Van Viali, who's in there. You beat them 3-0.
Yeah.
So you will be playing in the Cup Winners' Cup. which is nice. That's always the cup competitions that you like to go into.
Is that like the equivalent of the Conference League, is it?
Yeah, I think the Conference League, the Europa League, and the Champions League are still on this database in this way. They just call it something different.
Right, okay.
Robbo, your starting fixtures: 2 wins against Fiorentina and Torino, 6-0 against Torino as well. So a good start
10 goals.
Fiorentina was a little bit dodgy though. It was a 96-minute winner, so that one's kind of covering the cracks. But we made up for it against Torino. An absolute demolition job from the Robbo boys.
Yeah, I mean, the Fiorentina game, they do have Roberto Baggio.
He is incredible on this as well.
Yeah, he's only 19.
Yeah.
Young gun on this at the minute.
He's another icon on FIFA, so I might look at him in a few seasons.
Yeah. You do also have Altobelli, who I remember when I did a video on this database was unbelievable and won the Ballon d'Or.
I was supposed to mention him. Obviously, he's 30 years of age, so it's not like he's tailing off, but, you know, in a couple of years, I probably will have to look for someone different. But to have a striker that good already in your squad is already a blessing.
Let's have a look at Dad's fixtures then at the start of the season. A draw to Verona. They're causing us troubles already, look.
I'm happy with that, though. See, they give one of the boys an hammering already, so that must be a good result, I think.
But then you beat Empoli 8-0.
Yeah, get in. I'm happy with that.
Good start there. You've been giving your European fixtures already, I think, but I don't know if anybody else
Barcelona
has.
was in one of them.
I don't think I have. I do have European football, so there we go. So I'm in European Cup Group F. But I've had a great start. 8-0 in one, 7-1 in the other.
Jesus
and
Christ.
Koreka, oh my word, what a striker. 9 goals in 2 games.
Yeah, he's got a bit of he could be troubling. Hopefully he doesn't get injured. Hopefully he doesn't have a season-ending injury.
Oh, God, yeah. I'm surprised he hasn't got one in August. That's what usually happens to me. So, good start to the season. Let's see what happens then and who takes the early advantage in the 4-way rebuild.
I could have swore you were called Tony.
Tony. Fucking brilliant.
All right, season number 1, and Roma are champions. I'm not surprised with how the start I had. It is kind of close, though, and all 4 teams take up the top 4 positions, with Verona right behind as well. Napoli down in 6th. They, of course, have Diego Maradona at this point. Fiorentina and Sampdoria, the 2 teams underneath there, who have some good players. So, points-wise, not only do I win 6 points for winning the league, but I get 3 for finishing the highest out of the lot of us. Robbo gets the 2 points there. Dad gets 1. Aaron with Milan down there with 63 points doesn't get any in terms of this.
It is a marathon, not a sprint, though. And on my screen, it's just come up saying insecure jobs, and Omega Dad's job is being looked at as we speak. It is being looked at. So
losing games. He did beat me twice, Dad. So Dad does pick up 2 points there, as well as Robbo, who beat me in one of the games. Robbo lost 3 games, 1 against me, 1 against Dad, 1 against Dad.
You're welcome, lads.
So we each take a point there.
He always loses 1 against me.
Dad only lost 2, which was against yourself, Aaron, and Robbo.
Aaron, you be a bloody hammering, didn't you?
4-0 in your own backyard.
Yeah.
Ooh. And then Milan, 7 losses.
It was just free for all at mine.
Beat you twice. Yeah. And then, unfortunately, against your main rivals, which is done by Robbo, at the same stadium, so you can't even say it was away from home. It's the same stadium. 8-2.
Yeah, he's done me there. He's absolutely had my pants down there.
Jesus. I mean, Robbo, you know what it's like conceding 8 goals.
Oh, you
Thank
don't, mate.
Able to work space in the Zealand League.
That is a
great
reference drop. Fantastic from the pair of you, Dad and Luke. We'll move on to the next part, though. What are we looking at? Goals scored or something?
Yeah, Koreka. What's the top scorer? I mean, I'm not surprised. You get 9 in the first 2 games, so I'm really shocked. This is only a 30-game season as well. There's only 16 teams in the league. You got 36 goals, which isn't too bad. But we each have a player up there, which is kind of nice. Verdis got 32 for Aaron's Milan. Altobelli got 31 for Inter and Robbo. And then Michel Platini down there with 25. Not bad, but he was playing that DLF role. So
Tony was up there as well. Tony got 23.
What? Yeah. Mark Haitley, yeah. Mark Tony Haitley. Yeah, he's up there with the most man of the matches as well. He's second in that
Had a
one.
good season, though.
Winger-wise, actually, Demyanenko.
There you go.
Which is obviously, there we go. The left back that you signed, Robbo,
Yeah,
got
yeah.
18 assists.
Yeah,
And
decent.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge got 17.
I mean, assists don't win leagues, though, so I'm not happy with it.
Well, average rating is dominated by us. The clean sheets, we have 3 of our keepers in there. Robbo's is not there, unfortunately. But yeah, let's have a look, though. We are on Omega Luke and Roma. Competitions-wise, did I win anything else? No. But European Cup, knocked out by Dad in the semi-final, which means Dad is in the final of the Champions League, and the Coppa Italia I was also the runners-up in, so no more trophies, and that isn't a good sign. Right, let's go to Dad then. Competitions.
Come on.
Oh, runner-up in the Champions League.
I won the cup, though.
You did beat me in the cup, so you get 3 points for that, plus a point for actually beating me in that final. So that's 4 points you've picked up straight from that. That salvaged probably your job, to be honest, because it was a bit hit and miss. But somebody's won the Champions League. Could it be one of us? Let's go to Aaron, who wasn't in the Champions League, but he did go and win the UEFA Cup.
You know me,
Cup.
lads. I like a little Conference League. I like a Cup Winners' Cup. I like to settle myself early. And this Verdis fella's got 17 goals in that competition, by the way.
Yeah. He's done
17 goals in a European competition.
And you faced Nottingham Forest under Brian Clough in the final.
Yeah, not an easy
done,
game.
young man.
Not an easy game.
Well done, young man.
Got some history in European Cup finals, so you beat them 2-0. Good win there. But you did, unfortunately, get knocked out in the quarterfinals by my Roma side.
Yeah,
Italia.
I did see that.
So that's another 2 points for me. Robbo, though, the last one.
Did he win it?
Competitions. No. Ooh. So you are in the Europa League version, which is the UEFA Cup, but you did win that. So you get extra points as well on top of that. Quarter-final by Napoli. You managed to avoid all of us in the cup there, but you do win a European Cup.
When you went, ooh, then I thought my screen was lying to me because I saw a winner. It sounded like you were disappointed, and I thought, oh no, I'm not actually won it. I thought I was looking at something wrong. But no, I'm happy with that. To be honest, when you've got Marco van Basten and Hullet and stuff, you should probably be winning the Europa League. So, and like you said, not going out of the Italian Cup to one of you boys is big. You know, getting knocked out by Napoli, that's a lot better than getting knocked out by one of you lads. So if I weren't going to win it, that's probably the best way to go.
You also beat Napoli 6-0 in the Super Cup, which I think you were the only one who played in it out of us, which is quite funny. But I imagine now we'll all be playing in it every single season, and we're going to have to keep track of that because that's going to be points, of course. We don't get any points for winning the Super Cup, but it still counts as a game against each other.
Yeah.
Good season.
European Silverware, season 1.
We all won something.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a look at Inter Milan's goals. We've got Altobelli with 43 and 10 assists. We've got Van Basten with 28. There's some big numbers in there. A lot of players in double figures for both.
Yeah,
scored a lot.
I'm quite surprised, to be honest, because the way I set it up, I kind of wanted it to be like defensively sound and then win by a couple every game. But everyone's sort of had the time of their life, so yeah, it's gone great. It's gone a lot better than expected.
Transfer budget for you's got £41 million now. In this database, 41 million is quite a lot, to be honest. And if you're Aaron, it's
a hell of a lot.
To be honest,
it's 410 mil.
You could spread that for a lot of years in the future. Speaking of Aaron, let's have a look at your AC Milan side. That Verdis got 49 and 15 assists.
He's a bit of a player, isn't he? So I'd never heard of him. This is it. You uncover some hidden gems when you do a database that you don't really know about.
And then, of course, you got Haitley.
Tony.
What's his first name?
Tony. Tony got
Haitley,
33.
33 with 8. But Donadoni, 32 assists.
Yeah, he's the one who I said had the good crossing, isn't it, from the wing, and I think he's been putting it on Tony's head. That's what's been going on, and that's what I wanted to happen. But this thing about me being hard to beat, I conceded the most goals out of all of us, so I'll be back to the drawing board in the summer on that one.
Which is funny because you've literally taken over the team, which, if I remember correctly, conceded won the league once
with 15 goals or
by
something.
scoring less goals than games that they actually played, or something stupid like that, because there was so many 1-0s. So
they definitely didn't have Verdi scoring 49 goals for him.
No, definitely not. Nope. Transfer budget wise, you've got £80 million.
Yep.
That's
a lot of money. That's about 400 million. That's about 400 mil.
Dad, over to you, mate. We've got 37 goals and 22 assists from Platini, but Serena also got 37 goals and 18 assists.
Not a lot of, compared to the other guys, but that's consistent with two strikers at getting 37, so I'm happy with that.
Looks like Romario missed quite a lot of the games.
Yeah, disappointed with
he's
that.
only played 30 there.
He's got 23 goals in 30 games, so yeah, it's really good as well, but he's missed a lot of games, obviously. But
it's something to work on. Kid in here, because Busso is only 17 years of age, and he's got 10 goals in 14 starts.
Yeah.
He'll be gone.
Listed.
No question, he is gone.
And when you look at that, you wouldn't have thought that's a team that's got into the Champions League final, would you? But I'll take that.
Yeah, fair enough. Transfer budget for you got £72 million with a very big wage budget, so money being splashed around in Italy here. Nothing funny, nothing untoward, I'm sure of it. Now, squad-wise, for myself, Correca got 47 and 42 starts, which is great. 23 from Giannini with 18, 22 and 19 from Conti. Got quite a lot of I think both my fullbacks got 18 assists, which is nice to see as well. My transfer budget, £53 million, so kind of in the middle of you all there, but with a less wage budget. All right then, season 1, let's total up the points and see who takes the lead. Season 1 points are Mega Luke with 15, Dad with 10, Aaron with 6, and Robbo with 10. Now, true story, I took the lead in that season number 1. Let's have a look at the transfers that I have made. Now, there are a few good free transfers in there. We got Paulo Futre from Porto, says my first one. So that is a world-class attacking midfielder who can also play on the left-hand side, bringing him in
good, doesn't he?
straight away from Porto. Thomas Berthold from Eintracht Frankfurt. In fact, I bought 2 Eintracht Frankfurt players, which is great considering they are my favourite German side. Now, Thomas Berthold is a good young defender who can play centre-back, can also play right-back. He actually goes straight into my team as well, which is surprising for a first-team player to be a free transfer. But I've also got Marcel Desailly, and Desailly is only 18, nowhere near as good right now, but I've loaned him out.
He's
I've
another
actually
icon.
loaned him to Rangers. Yeah.
Oh, you know him, do you?
Yeah. I used to use
that name.
I used to use him on FIFA 22, I think. So, yeah, I know him.
Quality he was. But then finally, a player that I've never even heard of, Andreas Merler, who, when me and Dad used this retro database for a rebuild against each other, he was absolutely unbelievable for Dad. So I've decided to sign him this time round. 20 years of age, German attacking midfielder, and we're actually going to play him in the first team as well. I'm locking him in. I'm also locking in Schmeichel. He didn't play any games last year. I need him to get better because he is going to be a better keeper in the long run. So hopefully Peter Schmeichel can develop. But I'm using the same tactic. There's no need for me to change from what I was using last season. Let's have a look at the schedule because I haven't played anybody yet. We've played through Pescara, Brescia and Sampdoria, and we have got
scored a lot of
16 goals and only conceded 2, so we're starting off
your
exactly
next 3
how we
games,
ended.
eh?
Oh yeah, I've got some tricky ones coming up, don't get me wrong. But Andreas Muller is in there with goals galore so far. He's got 4 already. Paulo Futre is coming up a couple of times, but so is Koreka. So we've started exactly how we mean to go on. Dad, your transfers for this season. A lot of money was spent, £110 million compared to obviously the 63 last season. Got a couple of free transfers as well.
Yep, picked up Peter Beardsley, good midfield player, so just another one that I've got in for that attacking midfield. He also plays out on the wing if I really need him, so I just thought for a freebie, that's just a bargain, really, isn't it?
Yeah, but then Rudy Voller is... Oh my
I couldn't
God.
believe it, I got this guy for free. World class already. Look out now, guys, I've got a goal scorer.
Yeah, then we got Matthias Sammer, who would be a future Ballon d'Or winner at this point, of course, when he went to Dortmund eventually.
He's like one of those signings that you've got to get in. I mean, I've heard Aaron talk about the spine of the team, and this is what I've got him in for. He's good in the 3 positions, really, if I really need him.
But then we got Jorginho, the right back from Flamengo.
Oh, he's a good player. I mean, I very much doubt if Rob was even heard of this player, but he is a good player.
He's not on FIFA. He's not on FIFA.
He's not on FIFA.
He's not one of the legends that you sort of everybody knows. I mean, I do know of him because obviously I'm back in that time, but he was a good player at that time, and this goes to show it, really. He's too fitted, so... he's good.
I feel like back when this database was obviously, the 80s, like mid-80s, the Brazilian players would stick around more in the Brazilian leagues.
Yeah.
And then it would kind of like bring the reputation of the league a little bit more. And it would probably be harder to watch still because obviously it was in Brazil. You're probably not going to be on terrestrial TV back then. But for like World Cups and things like that, it must have been so exciting to go into a World Cup not having a clue who was playing for Brazil, and then all of a sudden going, that guy's absolutely massive.
All these superstars just playing that you'd never seen.
That's right, yeah. And that's why the Italian league was so good back then, because they actually, on Channel 4, they started, you could watch live games on a Sunday afternoon and things like that. So the Italian league just took off.
Yeah,
so
they were the ones that started bringing in the foreign players.
That's right, yeah. So you got to know the Italian squads and all that, but you'd never know who was playing for Brazil because they just turn up at a World Cup and you think, who is he?
Yeah.
He is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So Jorginho was probably one of those players. But you signed somebody who I absolutely love, Jose Luis Chilavert, and you're a coward if you don't put him on free kicks.
Yeah.
19 free kick taken, 19 penalty taken. What a goalkeeper as well. Very eccentric, but he is
only
class.
22, so it's a good boy to get in very early. Yeah, same as you with Peter Schmeichel.
Do you know of Chilavert, Robbo? Have you ever crossed?
Yeah. Used to watch him all the time. Big inspiration of mine. Yeah.
See, I know him because, like, when I was little, I used to get the DVDs of, like, Own Goals and Gaffs, and he was always on it because he'd be scoring loads of free kicks. So that's the reason why I remember.
I mean, I love it with a goalkeeper with aggression of 20.
Yeah.
God, blimey. He's got a flair of 20.
Yeah, so very good. Luca Fusi from Sampdoria, £26 million though. Looks like he's about to sneeze in his face cam.
Yeah.
But good player, nonetheless.
I was just trying to make sure I got some really good players in for that defensive midfield area and the centre backs, really. So
Yeah.
To sort out that insecure job, you don't want to be losing it, do you?
No, and this is the guy that can really help me out. Only 21 at the moment, but he does get really, really good in it, and he's good already. I mean, he's ball playing, defending the area already, passing 15, and was he 21? So yeah, that's another good centre back I've got coming in as well.
There's your future captain as well. Leadership of 20.
100%.
What a player for Laurent Blanc. Okay, tactically then, you switch things around.
I'll switch back to the two up front and the two sat behind, because I've got two world-class players to sit behind with Laudrup and Platini, am I? So
Romario and Voller up
there's
front.
Voller up front, so yeah, look out now. This is a hell of a side, isn't it?
Yeah, very good. Laurent Blanc and Stuart Pearce at the back.
Yeah.
That's
Solid, that.
something I'd never thought I'd say. Yeah.
New goalkeeper in.
New goalkeeper is in as
Look
well.
out now.
Locked in.
Jorginho on the right. That's
complete
him
wing-backs.
sat. I haven't got to get another right back. He'll be there for the rest of the challenge, I reckon.
Yeah, he looks very good. Schedule-wise then, you have played a couple of us.
Ooh.
Well, Aaron was just in a friendly, but Robbo, you have played already in a 6-4 win.
Cool. And I've scored a lot of late goals in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also beat Como 4-1 and also beat Udinese 7-1. So it's been a good start for you there.
Yeah.
Aaron, then, let's have a look at your transfers, mate, for season number 2.
It's been quite a quiet one. All these free agents, I don't think they really fancied it with me, so used to snaffled them all up before me and Robbo got a chance, I think.
Very
But
true.
Very, very true, Robbo, innit? These two have been gatekeeping all these free agents. But I've done the best with what I had, and I've brought in what I think is probably one of the best goalkeepers, if not the best goalkeeper in the world on this database. Do you know him in real life, this guy, Dad, or not? Rinat Dasev.
Yeah, I had him round for tea the other day, mate.
Yeah,
He
is
was
he your
just
friend,
talking
yeah?
about when he played for this game.
He was
He's a
30
good keeper,
in
mate. Yeah, I did,
1986. You probably went to school with him, to be fair. So you might,
Yeah.
you might know him. But yeah, what a goalkeeper. I conceded quite a few goals last season when I didn't want to. So put a new man between the sticks. Hopefully it'll stop that from happening. My big signing, £87 million once the instalments are paid up. Roberto
I knew one of you
Baggio.
boys would get him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew one of you boys would get him.
What a player.
Yeah, too ready.
Just look at him. He's got 20 flair. Technique 17. He's just good at everything. He can even play attacking mid or up front. He'll even go wide if you want him to, but I don't think that's where I'm going to be using him. 20 years old as well, so he's a player who's going to be there for the next 4 seasons. He's only 5'9" as well, so I usually like him a bit bigger, don't I? A bit bigger and beefier than that, but yeah, we'll have him
Couldn't
in.
imagine it being any different, mate.
No, and then I've got this lad here.
Not
Usually I
according to
might
your
filter him
TikTok
by
channel.
6'2" or above, making a team full of giants. Then this lad's coming from Anderlecht here, Georges Grun. I did originally sign him as a defensive midfielder, but I think I might have shoved him in defence. I think I might have played him in defence. We'll get to that in a second, but yeah, 6'1". He's a good player. I need to lock that defence down and that defensive midfield. I don't want to be conceding that many goals. I think Ray Wilkins, his legs have gone as well, if I'm being honest, but he's playing out of sentiment. Tactically, what's the best thing to do if you've got a striker who scored 49 goals last season? Put him on the bench and swap him over with Baggio. So he has lost it. But I need him to know that you're not just scoring goals and you're not that shirt. You got to fight for it. And there's a new lad that's come in, and I'm not dropping Tony, so it's had to be Verdis. Unfortunately, he has had to drop. But then we've got this Dandone. What's he called? Donadone.
Donadone.
How many assists did he get? Loads of them. So let's hopefully he can carry on crossing it on Tony's head. And then Massaro, he did well there as well. He's the inside forward who can play everywhere again. I love him, so he can carry on. 2 centre mids here, Ray Wilkins, and I'm not even going to say that. Oh no, I am. Di Bartolome. Oh, go on, Luke.
Di Bartolome.
Di Bartolome. It sounds like something I'd order at a restaurant.
Yeah, he looks very annoyed in his face pack as well.
Yeah, he doesn't look happy,
You're
does he?
getting his name wrong, don't you? He's bound to be, isn't he?
He's fuming. He's fuming. He's going to put a transfer request in. But yeah, like I said, this Grun, he's ended up playing as is a libero a good role to use, by the way, chaps, or what? Because I keep using
You've got
it.
a libero?
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah.
Is that not good?
Really good.
I've got a libero
Yeah.
and a ball-playing defender. I'm trying to bring proper football over here. It's not the right thing to do, that is it, chaps? What should I have done? Is Libero's not good?
Depends. The type of player who plays that role just needs to be really good on the ball.
He is, isn't he? Passing 17.
Passing, yeah. He's all right as a libero. He's a good libero.
It's like a Johnny Stones, isn't he? But yeah, Maldini, I'm carrying on with. I was so tempted again to bring him into the middle and sign a left back, because I always remember Maldini playing as a centre half, but he can play a left back on here. So that's what he's doing.
Yeah, I think it was like early on in his career he was left back, wasn't it? And then like when Baresi sort of retired, he moved into the centre back and locked that down. Eventually, obviously, he had like the likes of Nesta who came alongside him. So yeah. And
then obviously I've got my goalkeeper. He's world-class goalkeeper. So I'm hoping now, balls in the box, on Tony's head, Baggio to bag some goals, and hopefully now there's enough in that defence to lock it down, but I'm not confident after everyone's laughed at Milibero.
Well, you started the season with a loss, unfortunately, to Robbo.
Yep.
4-1.
He always beats me.
Yeah, but you did beat Torino 4-1, and you beat Como 4-3, so it is the only bad result that you've had so far.
I'm scoring goals.
Yeah, exactly. And you're in the Europa League. Or the Champions League, sorry, next year. So let's have a look, though, at Robbo's transfers at the start of the season.
Yeah. A very low spend this summer. Again, obviously, Season 2 on this database, you know all them freebies are coming up. And I had the scraps left from Dad and Luke. I'm kind of like a hyena coming in for what's left over. So I've managed to find this guy, Pierre Litbarski. Again, no idea who he is. Just a lot of great stats. He can play number 10. I'm actually changing tactic this season, which requires quite a few number 10s. So he comes in, you know, just great stats everywhere. Vision, passing, flair, all of the above. We've got then John Barnes coming in. I just really signed him because he was English, to be honest. Wanted a bit of English in my team. I can't remember what he did. I think he's a Liverpool legend, isn't he?
Yeah. But do you know his rap from the song? Can you do his rap for us, Robbo, or do you not know it?
There's a certain line that I say, but I want to keep the monetization as high as possible on the video, so I don't think I'm going to say it.
Right, okay.
But yeah, John Barnes comes in. Again, can play number 10, both-footed. Another free transfer. Looks great, only 23 years old. We then got Jurgen Kollerin at 21, and he looks absolutely immense. Again, do I know who Jurgen Koller is? No. Does he look good on the game? Yes. So he comes in. 20 tackling.
So really, seeing you picked up scraps, that ain't bad, is it? 3 world-class players, is it, really?
Well, to be honest, we won't go into the ins and outs of how these saves work, but let's be serious. Paulo Futre and Rudy Voller. Me and Aaron didn't get a chance at them, did we, Aaron?
We've been shafted, mate.
No, we didn't get a chance, mate. Not a prayer.
Oh, I don't believe you.
Great moustache on Collar as well, by the way. Credit where it's due. Great moustache.
Yeah, he looks very good.
Yeah.
And then right back, we've got another German player in called Ruter. I was just looking at his physicals, really. He's got 19 pace and 18 acceleration. He's only young as well, only 20 years old. So he's going to be locked in at right back this season. He looks very good. Hopefully he can develop as well through the rebuild and be my right back for the rest of it. Tactic-wise, we're going with a 4-2-3-1 narrow. It's a shape that I've been using on stream. I've been using the half-back role as well recently. I quite like the half-back role, the way it drops in between the centre-backs, kind of makes a back three when you're trying to build out from the pack. If I pick my best 11 for this season, as you see, you've got Van Basten, Hullet, Hadji. You've got Roman, who goes to right cam, and I'm not going to say his full name because that isn't absolute. Oh, it's again, monetization, Luke. And then in the CDMs, we've got Tardelli, Baresi, Collar going in at the back, Demyanenko, and Ruter doesn't actually go in at right back, who I've just signed. Next season, I might have to lock him in, but we'll see how much he plays this season, how he develops. But I think my team's coming together quite nice. I mean, the front four looks insane. Obviously, John Barnes on the bench. Same with Aaron. What do you do? Your top scorer, you bench him.
Yep.
So Altobelli is holding the bench. I think my squad's coming together now. I think I've not spent too much in that window, but I've added to the squad and got in some good players.
Well, yeah, you've had a good start to the season as well. Obviously, losing to Dad, but beating Aaron 4-1. You've also beaten Genoa 3-0. And you played the UEFA Super Cup, played Real Madrid, who, I know it's Real Madrid, but their team isn't, you know, the Real Madrid that we know at this point.
Don't try and downplay me here, Luke. Don't try and downplay me. It'd be swings and roundabouts if you beat Madrid here. Sorry.
Let me finish. I just said you beat them 3-2. You did very well.
Sorry, it's four-way rebuild. I'm a bit irate.
It's getting fiery here in season 2.
Okay, so that is how we've all started up. By the way, I just having a look at your fixtures. You also won in a friendly against Villa 2000. 25-0.
Oh, yeah. And Altobelli scored about.
And then 11-0.
Yeah, Altobelli, I think, scored 12?
12 goals? But nah, he's not good enough. He'll go on the bench. He'll be an impact
still
sub.
Stay on the bench, though.
Yeah, impact sub.
All right, let's have a look then. Season number 2. Who gets the honours in Season 2? Well, the Serie A champions is Dad's Juventus this year round. Didn't draw any games, but you did lose 3. 81 points. You pick up the 6 points for winning the league, the 3 points for finishing the highest out of a lot of us. We got Roma in second, Inter, and Aaron, fortunately, with AC in fourth.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the wins and losses, though. Dad lost 3. He lost to each of us.
Oh,
we
that's
do
bad,
pick
isn't it?
up a
Yes.
win there, but it does mean he's also beaten each of us because he's also drawn no games. So we should see it staying quite often. I lost 2 games only this season. And still was miles behind Dad because of the 5 draws. But I did lose against Dad and I did lose against Aaron, both 2-1s there. Robbo lost 4 games, 1 against each of us as well. Again, the Verona name popping up, who finished in 5th place. And Aaron lost 5, but only 3 against us. And again, it was each of us. So we're just sharing.
We're just sharing them out. There's no advantage being taken there.
Well, if you have a quick look as well,
7-1.
it's always the away games as well. We always lose to each other away.
Yeah, that
Every
is
single
true.
one.
Yeah.
the
I
home
didn't
advantage
get
in
beat at
Football
home
Manager,
this season.
beautiful. The player statistics, Koreka, in 30 games, got 40 goals.
Wow.
Who is this bloke?
Jeez.
No wonder he chose Roma. You tried to make it out at the start of the video. Oh, I've got the worst
Mate, I
team.
signed him. He
40
wanted at the
go-
club, I signed him.
Oh, did you sign him?
Yeah, £8 million
okay.
first season.
Okay, fair play. I'm back in my chair.
40
Yeah.
goals, what a man.
Sit yourself down, kid. All
2
right?
seasons he scored 76 goals, mate.
Not bad.
It's
Unbelievable,
ridiculous.
isn't it?
40 goals in 27 appearances last season. But we got Romario up there with 26. Andreas Möller, I've just signed him 22. I've just signed him, Rob, all right? He wasn't
you-
at the side.
yeah, he's all right.
22 guys. Rudy Voller with 21. But Crack had the highest average rating. Möller had the highest man of the matches. But where we had the opposite last season, Robbo's Inter Milan, the goalkeeper, and Shilver, to be fair, has the most clean sheets with 13 there, with Aaron's Desayev getting 11, and my Peter Schmeichel only getting 9. So, yeah, did switch that around. But we've got a lot of assists coming in again. Andreas Möller with 23. Demyanenko, got 20. Platini and Laudrup 17
Yeah,
and
sat the back there
15.
just right, didn't it?
Okay, so that's what the league
I
table
did have the
is
highest
like.
average attendance, by the way. I see you've skipped
Yeah.
over that one.
Yeah, the
Me,
always
me and
Yeah.
Robbo was at the
Well,
top there. Yeah, well
You do
done.
have the biggest stadium, so that kind of makes sense. You also have the same stadium, and Aaron's bringing in more.
That doesn't make any sense, by the way. How does that make sense?
On average, an extra 2,000 people are coming to watch Aaron.
Yep.
That's
It's the chaos. They like the
losing
chaos
the
of it.
city. I'm losing
Yeah.
the city. It's Tony up front.
So there we go. Because my stadium only has a capacity of 69,000, so there's no way I can actually compete with that when yours is 72,000 above anyway. But yeah, well, I'm sorry I breezed over that, Aaron.
It's all right, mate. It's all right.
You don't get any
I
points
just thought
for
we was
that,
doing
but-
all the stats, that's all.
Fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Competitions then for Roma. Did I win anything else, or did I win anything this season? No, fortunately not. The Super Cup, which will be against each other, so I did win that. Why are you celebrating?
Because I've just seen who knocked you out of the Champions League.
Oh, right. Well, I just beat you in the Super Cup, so I'll get a
I didn't
point for
see that.
Right. Like, oh, that's what I thought you were celebrating.
No,
I was like,
no,
that's
no.
a bit weird. But I also beat AC Milan after extra time, while Dad beat Robbo, so there's points there that we need to distribute. I didn't get knocked out by anybody in the Cup, which is good. Third round by Torino, which is bad. But Dad, yet again, knocked me out in the semi-final of the Champions League. So that's 2 seasons in a row. I think you have managed to do that. So you've got to another final. Let's have a look. Did you win it this time round? No!
Oh, no.
Again!
I won the cup again,
You did
so
win the Cup, though.
2 seasons in a row.
You did win the Cup. You beat Torino in the finals, and none of us got to the Cup final against Dad. So he did win that one nice and easy, 6-1.
Can't believe I've lost that Champions League final again.
Runners up in the Cup. Let's
Boys, if
have
I'd
a
been
look.
winning that Champions League, you'd ought to have been gone by now. I'd have finished it.
Yeah, well, Aaron, you won a Cup final last year in Europe. Did you win it this year? No.
Nope.
But you were also eliminated by Inter Milan.
Get
the
in.
Yeah,
quarters.
it's not good. It's not good for me, this.
Ooh, and because Robbo, Champions League, it's a win.
Woo!
Could have done without that.
See you later, Dad. See you later, mate. Jog on. You can't see right now. I'm doing the Isak celebration. Fun behind the edge.
3-0
See you later.
in the final.
Come on. Oh, it's a big result as
Oh,
well.
dear.
3-0.
Absolute
Yeah,
whitewash.
there's look at the boys that scored. That's the 2 boys, isn't it? The
Yeah.
Dutch
Yeah.
boys.
Van Basten
Well
coming
done, mate.
through, big competition. No, I'm so pleased with that. When you load in and you see your league finish and you don't see yourself near the top, you think, oh, this is trouble, this. But the Champions League's a nice little cherry on top.
Yeah, you've
We'll take
rescued
that.
it there.
Dad did knock you out of the semi-final of the Cup, though.
He
so
did.
There's extra points there, and
did.
he beat you in both legs by the looks of it too. So, or, no, no, actually, he did win one of the legs.
Do you know what? It was
So you do get
Torino.
a point for that.
Torino in the final as well. That was kind of like a free hit this season if you got to the final, wasn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So, yeah, fair play to Dad for winning that, but Robbo with a nice 10 points for winning the Champions League.
Yes.
Massive win there. So let's have a look at Robbo's squad. The Champions League winning team: Van Basten with 36 goals, Rummenigge with 26.
Whoa, you be careful.
I'm saying it correctly, don't you panic, boys. 19 for Ruud Gullit, 18 for Altobelli, despite only starting 11 games. I feel sorry for him.
He's a great impact
really
sub.
do.
He was amazing off
Yeah.
the bench. And listen, you can't question a Champions League winning manager. Well done, Altobelli.
Yeah, very good. John Barnes has done quite well in the games that he's played. Litbarski as well. Yeah, numbers are flooding in. You've got £108 million to spend in the transfer window. I don't know where, because we're picking up all the best players. So
something's getting filthy this season. It's going to be disgusting what I do in this window, let me tell you.
fair enough. Yeah, then focus on buying the players after, whatever you
Okay.
Aaron, let's have a look at your squad, mate. We've got 29 goals from Baggio, new signing with 18 assists.
Yeah, there's nowhere near as many goals since I've dropped that Verdis. Maybe it was the wrong tactic. That the treat them mean, keep them keen tactic has not worked out for me.
No, where is he? Is he even still?
He scored 14 goals in 16 starts, but 21 off the bench. I don't think he's a bench player. I think he needs to be there. Needs to be there from the off, or else he's not going to do it.
Yeah.
But now he's declining a bit, so he's probably finished. I've probably finished him off, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's giving me flashbacks to that Messi when I got Messi in for 8 games and finished him off. Yeah.
That was brilliant, wasn't it?
Donatoni didn't get as many assists either.
No.
Only 15 this year.
No, I think I need a tactical tweak for season 3. Watch this space, boys. Don't worry, I'm coming back.
All right, okay, we'll hold you to that one. Transfer budget-wise, you've got £93 million. So you've got a lot of money to spend.
We'll find something. If you lot don't get them all first, I'll find something.
Well, I'm going to address this now. After each season, I'll go, right, who wants to save file next? And both these boys go, let Dad have it first. Every time.
Yeah, just out of courtesy, but then that's on you boys to go, actually, no, lads.
No, I had it first in season
minute.
2. I can't have it first in season 3 as well.
I'm going to jump in here as well, because a couple of times I did messages and say, look, boys, if you want it first, you're more than welcome to have it. But if no one can work on it tonight, I'm free. And you all went... No,
What
you
they
carry
do,
on,
what
Dad.
they do,
So
Luke
I'm
sits
gonna
there,
take it, innit?
he waits until me and Robbo are both live on Twitch, and then he goes, right, who wants it, knowing that we can't say yeah because we're on stream. Then Dad has it.
I don't even know how to get on Twitch, so I wouldn't even know if you're on there now.
That's like, what's a Twitch?
Yeah, I got a bit of a Twitch all the time.
Let's have a look, Dad, at your squad. We've got 45 goals in 45 games. Well, 45 starts with one off the bench from Romario, with 15 assists as well. Up front with Rudy Voller, who got 40 goals in 41 starts with 14 assists.
Yeah, it looks so much better with the front four, really, I think.
Yeah.
Really good. I'm surprised that Peter Beardsley done so well as well. So that was a good signing for me.
Platini, 26 and 30 assists.
Yeah,
It's unbelievable.
he's 32 and he gets that sort of result. That's a hell of a good, isn't it, really?
New signing, Jorginho, also got 22 assists. Not bad from right back.
Yeah.
Very good
Said
indeed.
he'd be there. I'll lock him in and he'll do the 5 seasons for me.
£62 million in the transfer budget there. Let's have a look at the Roma side. We've got 54 goals in 44 appearances from Koreka with 3 assists. Not too bad at all. But this is why I got Andreas Merler. Because he doesn't look special, but he just puts in the numbers. We've got 31 goals, 29 assists.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, what a player. What a signing you've made there.
That's incredible. Which is way better than Paulo Futre. He's basically playing the same role, but we only got 21 and 14 and 33. So very different there. Ancelotti's doing quite well, so is Giannini. Nella at left back's got 18 assists, not too bad. And Peter Schmeichel, I locked him in this season. That was worthwhile doing. He's developed into a cracking goalkeeper at 24 years of age. I've got a transfer budget of £128 million. I don't know where that money's come from, but I'll definitely take it. Let's have a look at the points at the end of Season 2. Season 2 points are Mega Luke with 7, Dad with 21, Aaron with 4, and Robbo with 17. Meaning the total points are Luke with 22, Dad with 31, Aaron with 10, and Robbo with 27. Alright, season number 3 then. Let's have a look. I had a lot of money to spend, and I spent it, £129 million. Let's have a look at the first signing. We've got Manuel Amoros from Monaco. Good right back, to be honest. I think that was one of the weaknesses in my side. I needed a better right back. This guy is not as good as some of the right backs that have already been showcased and bought in this video, but he is still quality in my eyes. Very good physicals, good mentals, not bad technicals, defensively very good technicals, which some would argue is actually quite important. Thomas Helmer from Cologne, is a left-sided defender who can also play at left back or left centre back. Now, Cologne actually bought him from Dortmund last season, and he did very well there with a 7.09 average rating. So I've bought him for a little bit more money, and I'm happy with that signing because another solid player with a leadership of 20. Very good. And as we've established, the left-sided players are hard to come by in any database, let alone a retro one. My biggest signing was Robert, or Robert if you're Spanish, but he has like a very good spread of attributes and can kind of play on the wing if I wanted to, or in that defensive midfield or centre midfield position. A guy who can kind of do it all from Barcelona. So yeah, this is a quality player. So I didn't mind splashing £88 million to bring him in. The last 2 seasons he got 16 assists in both seasons, and last season he only played 24 games. So that is huge, really. I'm happy with that sign, and no big names left the club. I kept the squad as tight as what I possibly could, and we're looking at a very similar starting 11 to last season, but with the likes of Robert and Amoros in the side, with Helmer as well taking up currently that left-sided centre-back spot. So Futre, Moller and Kureka was getting me the goals. I needed to shore up the defence. Those 2 guys coming in with Robert in front of them. Yeah, let's see what damage they can do. We're currently first in the Serie A. We haven't played anybody yet, but I have won 5-0 and beaten Verona, who have been causing us trouble, 4-0 away from home as well. Kureka and Futre scoring the goals. Dad, let's have a look at your transfers at the start of this season. £81 million was spent. £5 billion went out. No big names, but we've got David Seaman coming in from QPR.
Seaman.
I think we've all heard of him, haven't we?
Yeah.
Robbo?
Yeah, the Seaman,
You know who he is?
Robbo.
Yeah.
Kind of rings
I don't
a
know
bell.
what, and I know exactly what Luke's going to say. He's an Arsenal cookie, but when I bought him, he wasn't. He was at QPR where he started
Did
it
he
off.
get a goal last season?
Yeah,
He did,
I did,
yeah,
yes.
sure,
Yeah.
Another one.
But my reserve keeper wasn't that good, so I've got another keeper in.
Right.
And to be honest with you, David might even take the first place. I'm not sure, so I'll let them find it out between them.
Arsenal player. Nothing more needs to be said. Lothar Matthäus, though.
Yeah, this guy's here.
£51 million.
So good. I
Robbo
mean,
would have
just
heard of
look
him.
at it.
Yeah, that's
I think
a
everybody's
great
got a-
signing.
Icon on FIFA.
Yeah, one of the best players I've ever watched play, really, in midfield. I mean, I do like good, strong midfield players, and this guy's got it all, really, I think. And he plays in a couple of positions, which I play as well, so
Yeah.
ideal.
What, yourself or what you're playing?
I have played in midfield, but not very often, though, but yeah, I'm more of a striker guy.
Tactically then, switched it up again. The Tinkerman is back. He's
Yes.
got his
Yeah.
t-shirt on as well. The
I keep
Tinkerman has
losing.
tinkered.
I keep losing in the Champions League final. That's annoying me. So I've got to sort of sort that out. So yeah, I've got Matthäus right in there, and I've got Rijkaard. I think next season I could be looking at trying to get someone to take over the Rijkaard position, so I could drop Rijkaard back into the defence where I think he's better. But I'm happy with that. Platini's sort of.
He's also transfer listed. You try to get
Yeah.
rid of him. Or are you doing Aaron's
Yeah, it
tactics
did work
of
for me.
Transfer list them.
Yeah.
With that geezer that I
And
had.
they play
I mean, I think was he there 31, 32.
Yeah,
so
that's it.
I've got to be looking at sort of freshening it up. So yeah, and I could still get a good price for him. But he didn't. He just come up to me, just boss. I don't really want to go. So I'll, right, mate, you can sit on the bench. So
Fair enough.
Yeah.
He started to decline because his
Yeah.
actual fitness is only 13 and he's 33. So he has started to decline. But yeah, I don't know whether he was doing the Aaron tactic of transfer listing and all of a sudden they play class.
Yeah.
You have played Aaron at the
Yes.
start of the season and lost to him.
I'll put him in the friendly. It's weird how they do friendlies in Italy. They play
Yeah.
against
Yeah.
each other,
Yeah.
which is weird. Especially to see my first league game is against you, so my last friendly is against you. That is just so weird, isn't it?
Yeah, there was a 2-week gap in between. You beat them 2-1 and then lose to them 2-0 in the
Yeah.
actual important one. You did beat Udinese 4-2 though in another game that did matter. But let's have a look then at Aaron's transfers at the start of the season. Eagle-eye viewers might have already seen one of them. Talk us through it.
I have spent a lot of money. I have spent £250 million. The first one that I needed to do it, lads. The spine of the team was absolutely knackered, and we always talk about having a good spine. So I've brought in someone who's going to steady the ship in the middle there. Glenn Hoddle, what a player! He can pass.
Yeah.
He's just technically very, very good. He's a solid midfielder. He can play in the DM role or in the centre mid or attacking mid. He'll do anything. If you get up early enough, he'll make your breakfast for you. He's that sort of player. He'll just do any job that you ask of him. A young,
Mate, he's my favourite ever Spurs player.
is he ever?
Yeah, ever.
There you go. That's high praise, then, isn't it?
What a player.
That's high praise from
What
that.
a player he is.
I thought that would have been So Campbell because he went on to play for Arsenal. But never mind.
Speaking of Arsenal, this would have been before they got him, but I got a 19-year-old Dennis Bergkamp. He's cost me a lot of money. How much does he cost me? 65 million quid. But when I've got 3 seasons left in a rebuild and I've got this lad. I don't know if he's going to start or if he's going to be on the bench to start off with, but he's got so many good attributes there. He can finish. He's got his first touch. Remember that goal he scored against Newcastle? That's one of my favourite goals that I've ever seen, I think, like with my own 2 eyes. And
I mean, you had to replace the missing Dutch players.
this is it. I'm missing quite a lot of my Dutch players. They've been robbed, so I've got to start again. But then, in terms of defence, I've got this fella, Vierchovod. Luke, come on, help me. How am I saying that? Vierchovod, a world-class centre-back. 5'10", bit shorter than I usually like my centre-backs, but 18 strength, so he's going to be putting people on their arse when they try and get past him. Look at his value on him, 120 odd million quid.
Heading 18, mate. You're saying he's 5 foot, was it 5 or 10? And he's heading's 10.
That's it.
18.
That's it. And he'll be there. He'll be
all
amongst
about timing,
it.
mate. All about timing. That's shorties. We've got to get our timing right.
That's it.
Is he playing libero, Aaron?
Well, he might be playing the libero, but I think I've had a jiggle with the roles, you know. I've had a look at it this season. I've got this fella in as well from Liverpool, Brazilian lad. They're starting to creep in now. 1988, whatever we're in now. You're seeing the influx of these foreign players coming into Italy now. Right back, I think he could be a backup, to be honest. I think I had a lot of players that I was already happy with. I just wanted to sprinkle a few bits of magic around them. Speaking of which, another Brazilian. We're going all continental now. Look at him. Solid, world-class centre-back. So now, I've got that one that I've just got, that Vierchovod. I've got this Alder. I've got Maldini, I've got Baresi, and I've got that goalkeeper. If I'm still letting goals in, then my tactics must be the problem, because I've definitely got the players for it. There's nothing more I can do.
You beat me already.
Yeah.
And then I've got this fella here. Look at him. Another striker. Salinas? Julio Salinas. What a player. Look at the mental attributes on him. Determination, decisions, concentration, composure. You're not going to get a more composed man than this. 6'2" as well. Him and Tony, land of the Giants. He has got a little injury, 2 to 4 weeks. But yeah, in terms of tactics, I have changed it up a little bit. We have not got a libero anymore. We've got the fullbacks not on defensive anymore. They're going to be on support. I'm going to let Maldini off his leash, let him have a little go. But he has got himself injured. He's broken his leg. He's out for 3 months at the start of the season, which is not ideal. Is he injured as well? That's Salinas. Only for 4 weeks, yeah. He'll be all right. But yeah, you've got this Di Bartolomeu. Bottomer? Oh, I'm not really asked what he's called, but we've got him and Hoddle in the midfield. And we've got Baresi. I'm pushing him further forward. Did you mention the anchor before, Luke? Not Luke, Robbo.
Yes.
Anchor. I used a halfback. Halfback.
Right.
Kind of similar.
Yeah, well, I'm playing an anchor. So I've got Vierchwood, Alder. I'm just like you know, Dad, with these names. I just can't pronounce them. And then I've got Baresi. He's going to drop into the middle of them there. So it'll almost be like a 5 at the back when we're off the ball. I think that's going to work really well. You've got Baggio, Big Tony, and then Salinas up front as well. Bergkamp has only made the bench, unfortunately, but give him time. I'm sure he'll push his way into that team.
He has already scored for you, though, Aaron, in a very important game. You actually got the first goal of the campaign where you defeated Dad 2-0 in the 88th minute. But you did lose because, I mean, maybe you were missing Baresi. You did lose to Robbo's Inter Milan 1-0.
Yeah, Baresi got himself sent off there against Dad. It's not ideal, that. Not ideal at home as well. I know we share the ground, but I've got more fans than him.
That's true. Yeah, at least you've got that.
I've got that.
Robbo, let's talk us through the smaller side of Milan, then, I guess we can call it.
Good
Some
one.
big signings here.
Yeah, big signings. Well, the biggest thing for this summer was I actually managed to sell a lot of people, so I managed to make 128 million on top of the 108 million that I had. So we kind of had a bit of a free hit this summer. Anyone was, on my radar. So first signing, we brought in the King, Eric Cantona, who has been playing at Arsenal in this world, in this database. He looks absolutely amazing. Just one of the most iconic players of all time. I mean, look at his picture on the database. Look at him in that kit with a background.
Aura.
He's just pure aura. He's absolutely amazing, so I'm happy to get him in. 57 million as well. I signed a keeper, just like Dad, Van der Wal, but when I sign my backup keepers, they're not world-class keepers or worth 40, 50 million. So I go for a bit of a different approach, but Van der Wal comes in, he's alright, he's just a backup keeper now, special. I managed to get another Dutch lad in, Ronald Koeman. Again, great on FIFA. He used to take free kicks for me on FIFA, and he's got 18 free kicks on here, so they've got that right. Again, he can play DM, he can play centre-back. He looks very, very good, and only 26 million as well.
I hate the fact that he's mentioned that this guy could take free kicks and he hasn't got a Scooby-Doo what he done to England by taking a free kick.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Oh, has he done something to England?
He should have been sent off, mate, about 5 minutes before a game, and then they got a free kick on the edge of the 18-yard box and he smashed it in for the winner and knocked England out of a group. As much as I think he's a good player, I don't like it.
He'll be gone next season, Dad. Anybody that annoys you annoys me. He'll be gone next year, don't worry. But last signing, the biggest signing, probably the biggest name, Diego Maradona. Now, when I seen he was at Napoli and nobody had gone for him yet, I thought somebody's got to get him at some point. And with the summer, with how much I managed to sell, I sold that Lit basket, got on a free last year for 59 mil. So this pretty much facilitated Maradona. I mean, you can't really say enough about Maradona, can you?
He'd be the best player in the database by a country mile, wouldn't he?
I don't like him
I
neither.
was just going to say, Dad just had a go at Ronald Koeman just for scoring a goal when Maradona literally handballed it.
Biggest cheat
game
going,
ever.
this guy is. The biggest cheat going. I do not like this guy.
Well, listen, actually,
At least he owned it.
They call it the hand of God.
I'll change my tune now. Stop
cheat.
going at me players. These are my players now.
I don't
Stop
think
going
he'd
at
have been for
players,
me,
leave
to be
alone.
honest. 5'5" with 3 heading. I think I'd have passed on that one.
No, he's no
I don't think
Tony.
he'd have really been for me.
He's no Tony, is he?
No.
But yeah, they're the transfers in. Tactically this year, I'm going for a 4-2-2 narrow. I wanted to get a DLF in there for Cantona to go in, so he can kind of drop in deep, link up the play with Maradona just behind him. I've locked in this season Van Basten, Coleman in the half-back to try and drop in as like a middle centre-back. I think he could be quite good at that. Hullet at the right DM. We've got Ruta this season as well, who I signed a season or two ago now, being locked in at right back. I just think on this game, fullbacks, pace and physicals just rule, so I want him on that right-hand side flying forward with that 19 pace. If I just quickly pick my best 11 just to give you a look about how it looks, you've got Van Basten, Maradona, Hadji, you've got Rumen, Nigge, you've got Demyanenko, Collar, Bergome, but the bench now, John Barnes, Cantona.
That team's absolutely insane.
Yeah, we've got a lot of good players now. I feel like this is the point now where we need to try and go for a league. So I've tried to go with a bit more of like a balanced tactic, not just something that's completely gung-ho.
Even your goalkeeper's disgustingly good.
Yeah.
Never heard of him in my life, but he's been here since the start as well. Zenga.
Yeah, he is.
He's been really
Unbelievable.
good for me.
Start of the season, you've done very well, mate.
Yep.
5-1 against Torino. Beat Aaron.
Beat the biggest team in the world as well, 3-1. That's probably the best result of them all. But yeah, looking good in the league, 2 wins.
Not bad. Right. That's the season. What are we now? Season number 3. That's the start of it. Let's see who wins the league this year. Is it going to be a new person again, or will me and Dad pull up and win the Scudetto a second time? Well, the end of season 3, and we have a new Scudetto winner. BigRobbo.
Here he is, God's gift.
To Milan.
Yes.
Only lost one game, mate.
And look who it's to. That Verona team, I'm going to sign them all next season. They beat me every single year.
The good side, them.
They have done really well. You've got 81 points, only 1 loss, and you've only drawn 3 games as well. So in 30 games, getting 81 points is quite high, to be fair. So you get the 6 points, you get 3 points for finishing the highest out of us. And again, mate, you're the 4th team.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mind it in Season 1. Didn't overly mind it in Season 2, but now that it's happened again in Season 3, it's becoming a bit of a problem now.
Roma lost 2 games there, only 1, which was against Robbo, and lost to Sampdoria as well, which I'll take.
We haven't been beating each other this time, have we?
No, Juve, 4 losses.
Oh, look at that.
2 against
I've
Aaron.
done the double over Dad, though. That's nice. Couple of points for me.
Yeah, which means I think Dad has not beaten anybody.
Ooh.
I didn't.
Not
I haven't
great.
beat anybody.
No
points there for me.
Aaron, you lost twice to Robbo, once to me then, a nice little 5-1. So we do pick up some points there, but Dad not picking up any points is quite interesting, considering he was the leader in the points going into this season. So we'll see how that plays out. Van Basten, though, was top scorer with 33 goals. We've dropped off from my Koreka getting 40. He's only down to 20 now. What's happened?
I actually think that's why you haven't won the league, because of his drop off of goals.
26 games and scored 20 goals, whereas the season before, 27 games, got 40. Crazy. What a drop-off. Okay, Andreas Muller got the highest average rating, but Van Basten, Futre, and Rummenigge is in there. We've got Van Basten with the most man of the matches. Futre and Merle got 21 assists and 20 assists. I don't know who for, because Koreka only got 20 goals. So they must have just been assisting each other. But the clean sheets, David Seaman is up there with Peter Schmeichel.
Yep.
Zenga's got 12, and Dazaev has got 9. And Aaron, well done, mate. Highest average attendance.
Yeah, I've got
Done it
it.
again.
He is creeping up, though. He's only got
72,000.
1,000 less now instead of 2,000.
It doesn't make any sense. Who is still watching Tony Aitley play football? I'm top of the league. I'm a Champions League winner. They need to get over to the good side here.
Nah, they love him. They love Tony.
All right, let's have a look then. Competitions page. for AS Roma. Did I manage? I can't think I picked up a trophy last year. Did I pick up one this year? I did. It's the Coppa Italia. Get in. Now, I also didn't get knocked out by Dad in the Champions League for a change. Knocked out by Real Madrid in the quarterfinal. Semi-final in the Super Cup, though, by Inter Milan. We'll have a quick peek at that. Torino was in it. Dad knocked out Torino. Robbo knocked out me, and then Dad beat Robbo in the final. So there's a point.
Why am I not playing in that? Why am I not in that?
I did wonder. I don't know whether it's down to the cup because Torino got to the cup final.
Possibly, yeah.
Might be.
Listen, I could do without the games. I could do without the games.
Cup final though, winner, and it was against AC Milan.
Oh my god!
Sorry,
oh my god!
It's a 7-1 win.
He's put me in a blender there. Look at that. It was 7-0 as well till Salinas bundled one in 85th minute. 4-0 at half time. I wouldn't have even bothered coming back out, I don't think.
All right, let's have a look at Dad's competitions page to see how he got on this season after a disappointing league campaign. And it's a Champions League win.
Get in.
Go on, Dad.
Against Aaron's AC Milan. Oh.
Runner up there.
He's been tainted.
I've been
Hey, lads,
moulding.
3 years in a row I've been to that final. 3 years in a row. What a team I got. Finally had to win it.
Poor Aaron.
Get in.
Bridesmaid in everything.
Turned over by Omega Luke and Omega Dad in 2 cup finals.
Right, and the first minute as well. It didn't even start well. First minute.
No.
Bang.
There wasn't even an own goal thrown in there as well.
You did knock Dad out of the semi-final of the Coppa Italia, though, so you do pick up some points.
We'll
for
take that.
You got a draw in the first leg, and then you beat him in the second leg, so you get 2 points. However, I did eliminate BigRobbo in that one as well. So in that semi-final,
He's done you in one of the legs, though.
He did get a point for that. Let's have a look at Aaron's competitions page.
Do we have
it's not
to?
gonna look too nice with 2 runners up.
It's tough, that. That's really tough.
2 runners up and a 4th place. No goal scorers in the top scorers in the league either. It's looking bleak. I'm going to go mental in season 4. I'm telling you now. You're going to see...
spent 250 mil this year.
No, tactically, you're going to see something special.
Robbo, let's have a look at it, mate. Competitions page. Semi-final in the Champions League by Dad. He is constantly knocking one of us out in that semi-final, and semi-final in the Coppa Italia. So although you did win the league, points-wise, Dad's had a great year.
It's kind of flips on its head. Last year I was 3rd and won the Champions League, and now this year I'm top and I've been knocked out in the semi-final like Dad did. Like, it's just completely flipped on its head. Unfortunate though, because like a Champions League win with a league win, and you're just setting sail to the top of the points, aren't you? But no, I'll take the league win though. It's the first one we've got in this 4-way rebuild, so I'm happy we've got one.
My turn next.
Well,
The only one who's not won it yet. Me next.
Yeah, that's true. Robbo, let's have a look at your squad, mate. We've got 56 goals and 17 assists from Marco van Basten.
Yeah, I think he is hitting his Ballon d'Or time, if you know what I'm saying. He's getting into his peak now. I mean, if you look at the amount of 5-star ability players in this team now, Maradona, Hadji, Cantona, Hullet, the squad's coming together. I think these last 2 seasons, it's actually going to be hard to add to this team, but we'll try in the transfer market. But yeah, goals, assists, all over the place. I'm quite happy with that season.
Eric Cantona only actually started 23.
I mean, I think he might have been rotating with Maradona, because I think Maradona might have gone up front as well. But listen, if Cantona or Maradona go up front, I'm not too bothered, to be honest. They can swap and rotate. Maybe he might lock in Cantona next season, we'll see. But I mean, in the 23 starts, 20 goals, 7 assists for his first season. I'm proud of the king. He's done well.
John Barnes has done well as well, 23 assists. He's holding and giving at the right time.
He's chipping away.
That's good. How long have you been waiting for
that? I just like the last 30 seconds or something. I've just been teeing it up.
8 of your players as well, Robbo, have got double figures for assists, which is quite impressive. Just goes to show how many goals you actually scored this season.
Yeah, very happy. Very happy.
£128 million to spend in the transfer budget as well.
Yes. I mean, like I said, it's going to be tough to upgrade the team at this point. I mean, like Aaron said in the last season, everyone's kind of got everyone at this point.
All right, Aaron, we've got 25 goals and 25 assists from Roberto Baggio in 43 games.
Yeah, he's doing all right, isn't he, I suppose? He's doing all right. 50 goal involvements in 43 games. It's not to be sniffed at, is it? Dennis Bergkamp, though, he's got 27 goals.
Yeah, not bad for a 20-year-old.
When he came in, I said this is going to sort of be he's going to be on the fringe now. But I think next season he's really going to be part of it. But there's a massive drop off though. You've got 27 and 25. Then your next best scorer's got 14.
With your 3 up front, I'm quite surprised by that.
Yeah.
I don't think you scored as many goals as what I thought you
Be honest with me, lads. Am I shit?
No, I don't think so. I think some of the maybe tactical decisions that you've made might be
A little bit rash.
Yeah, I think I'm looking at your side now. You're tactically, your 3 strikers, all they have is shoot more often.
Is that what they have? Because I never ever change anything like that.
I wouldn't have that.
No.
Personally.
Right, okay. I might have to do a BigRobbo FM masterclass off stream and learn a few of these bits before the next one.
The best one for me was the Libero role in 1988 or whatever year we were in. That's a brilliant one.
Yeah, well...
It's a corker. Fairs for trying it, though.
Someone's got to be first, haven't they?
Yeah. Fair play.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We all know now we don't try that.
Yeah.
Transfer budget, though, mate. You got £101 million to spend in the transfer window.
Do some damage with that. Do some damage with that.
Dad, after winning the Champions League, 31 goals with Rudi Voller, 15 assists. Romario, 28 and 20.
Yeah, boys, a good one, eh?
Platini, 26. Yeah, a lot of players scoring.
Over the
goals.
20, you got 4 there for a start, really. So and then the boys behind them as well, Peter Beardsley and all that. Yeah, I couldn't ask for better, really.
Your left back scored 15 goals and got 21 assists. That's unbelievable.
Jesus.
Season from him.
I mean, I got him on the
well.
left-hand side, and who was the one I had on the right-hand side?
Jorginho, who got 17
assists. So my fullbacks are just flying up there, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm looking at the growth of, like, Sammer as well.
Yeah.
In the last season, he has just flown up into one of the best players. So, not too bad at all. David Seaman's also taken the #1 goalkeeper.
Yeah, he
position.
took it, and he had the most clean sheets as well, so it's a good signing for me, that was.
Transfer budget, £98 million. We've all roughly got the same amount. Have I got that much? That's the question. Let's have a look. So, we got 34 goals from Koreka, 30 and 23 from Andreas Merler again from that attacking midfield position. And Paulo Futre, 27 assists with 24 goals. Not too bad at all. Carlo Ancelotti still getting a lot. Don Carlo, 17 and 14. Not bad. Amoros with 20 assists and Nella with 18. My 2 fullbacks not chipping in, not too bad. I've got 127. Good God, there's a lot of money to be spent in this transfer window. But let's have a look then at the points at the end of Season 3. Season 3 points are Omega Luke with 10, Dad with 15, Aaron with 4, and Robbo with 16. Meaning the total points are Omega Luke with 32, Omega Dad with 46, Aaron with 14, and Robbo with 44. Alright, points-wise, it's very close, especially between the top 2, Dad and Robbo. But we've only got one signing for my Roma side this year. It's a Barcelona player. It's Jica Popescu. £107 million for a 21-year-old Romanian centre defensive midfielder or centre-back. But he is absolutely phenomenal. Perfectionist personality as well, so hopefully if there is any more growth, he can reach it. 6'3", a giant of a man, and I'm welcoming him into my Roma side.
I tried to sign that guy.
Yeah, he is class. I do think my biggest weakness now is that centre defensive midfielder position, and he goes straight into that. So looking at my starting 11 now, I'm very happy with it. There's nobody in the world that I can pick up and plop into my team and go, oh, he is miles better than the one that's already in that position. I think I'd need, like, if there's a player that comes in that is better, it's marginal gains now, instead of like the, you know, when we were putting in, for instance, Popescu into that, he was taking over a position which was nowhere near as good. So yeah, I think this team is absolutely mustard now. It's just down to how well they play against the other guys. Schedule at the start of the season, I have lost a game at the start of the season to Inter Milan, fortunately, with Robbo's Inter Milan 2-1. But I have beaten Como 7-0, and Koreka's got himself a hat-trick there after not scoring in the first game, which he must have been fuming with. Let's have a look at Dad's side for Juve and the transfers. There's a lot more signings than myself. £126 million being spent. We've got Sergio Battistini, an Italian left-back. Very good, actually.
Yeah, he is very good, yeah. And I'm the same as you. I was struggling to get better players to improve in positions. So I've just sort of now thinking of, right, I've got to improve the actual squad. So my left-back was really good last season. This guy, if he gets injured, this guy just steps right into that position anyway. So
yeah. Jean-Pierre Papin, though, comes in, £60 million.
Another striker, yeah. I mean, so if I get any injuries up there, I've got another good striker coming in.
I'm sure he won a Ballon d'Or at some point as well. I'm googling that. Crack on while I Google that.
I'm not sure.
You do the research. We'll have a look. Karl-Heinz Riedel from Stuttgart comes in as another striker.
Yep.
He's class. Looks very good.
He is very good, yeah. So I could be looking at changing my tactic again, I think. The old Tinkerman.
1991 Ballon d'Or, which I think will be the year before that now in game. So
yeah.
Andreas Köpke from Nuremberg, £16 million. Another goalkeeper.
Yeah. I think I was losing. I think I was losing a goalkeeper, so he might want to go. So I don't think this guy will take over from David Seaman.
No, definitely not. Okay, tactically, we are looking at the same narrow diamond,
Yeah, I did
but of
change
course
it in
you
the end.
did win the Champions League,
Yeah.
so I'm not surprised that you would keep it. And I don't think a lot of those signings are going to go straight into the team. It looks like pretty much it's the same
type.
lineup as last
Yeah.
season, just with a much better bench now.
And I've got Rijkaard back into that sort of position because Sammer is like you said, so improved that he's took over that defensive midfield area. So that gives me a chance to get Rijkaard get into that left side of a centre back, which is I think is so good to get in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Schedule then to start the season. You have lost to Aaron 4-2.
Oh yes.
Look at my first league game
But
as
you
well.
did win 14-0 against Pisa.
Yeah.
So,
40.
Baggio hat trick against Dad.
what a tale of two games that is. You also beat Napoli in the UEFA Super Cup, so of course without them having the likes of Diego Maradona, they're not quite the same team. You beat them 1-0. 14-0 against Pisa, and then losing 4-2 to Aaron with a Baggio hat trick and Chris Waddle as well. So that might be an inkling of Aaron's transfer window. Talk us through it, mate.
Well, I had a proper, the Mandela effect, because in my life I've always been sure that Waddle and Hoddle was the same bloke. And I just thought it was just like, I thought it was in my head, that was the same player. So when I seen that Waddle was separate to Hoddle, I thought, why not have both of them in? And look, what a player. Did he play for Tottenham as well?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
he did,
did. But I tell you what, I watched him play at Plymouth Argyle. He just took off one of our fullbacks and just turned him twice, and he thought it was so funny. He turned back and went back towards him and turned him again. Oh, brilliant. What a player.
So that's the sort of player that I've signed here. Waddle and Hoddle together, 6'2". He can take free kicks, he can dribble, he can put balls in the box. He's just the sort of player that I want. I need it. I need this spine sorting out, lads. You know I do. And I've bought another fella here, Wim Jonk. What a name. Yeah, he's a centre mid as well. I'm really trying to do something here, lads. And wait till you see my tactic. I've decided what tactic I was going to go for before I signed these players. So just bear with me. You'll see what it's all about. But he can get stuck in this, lad. He can sit deeper. He can get forward. He can do anything that you ask of him. Those are the sort of players that I want. He's like a Swiss Army knife. I'm going to butcher this name. Tixke Berge. Luke, come on. What's he called?
Taziki Bergeristain.
Bergeristain, look at the crossing on him. 16 crossing, 17 dribbling. He can play on either foot. He's quick. He's going to be my winger, and he's going to be the one putting the balls in the box. But they won't be for Tony anymore because sentiment has gone out the window in season 4. I'm not bothering with him anymore. He's on the scrap heap. We've got in another Brazilian. That Brazilian influence is coming in. World class. Look at this guy. Ray. I don't know how you'd say it. Dad, do you know who this guy is in real life?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Yeah, he's a really good player.
What? Look at the state of him. He looks like...
He looks better on there than he did in real life, I feel. But,
he's developed very well. He looks like as close as you could get to a Ronaldinho in this day and age.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And that is literally perfect for me. And he's cheap as well. I picked him up for 15 million quid. 15 million pound for that. He's strong as well. 16 strength. He's a big lad. He ain't getting thrown about. And then my last one. Hang on a minute. Who's this guy? 86 grand. I've not signed him. I don't know who that is. Well, I don't know who that is. I don't think I've authorised that. I must have nipped on holiday there. Who is that? That's money laundering, that. Some Peruvian kid coming in. But anyway.
I hope he's in your first team.
He won't be. Tactically, are you ready for this, lads?
Oh, my Lord.
That is my tactic this season. And I love it. I'm going at it with, there's no way that you're scoring more goals than me. If you get 10, we'll get 12. That's what we're going for. I've got my world-class goalkeeper. I've got Alada, that Brazilian big fella. I've got Maldini and Virchwood. And then I've got Baresi in the anchor. And it's pretty much, we'll do this. You lot sort that. You lot do the rest of it. Waddle and Oddle. I've got a Mazzala on attack. Is that good?
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Because I was thinking, I've got a wide player up. This is my actual thought process. I've got this fella on this side who's going to put balls in the box. I've got me Ronaldinho rip-off guy here who's going to be floating in the middle, sorting it out. And then a Mazzala, it said that they drift wide. So Waddle, he'll be popping up in these sorts of areas, leaving Oddle on his own here with Baresi. Bergkamp scored a lot of goals last season, so now I've trusted him. We've given him the keys and said, it's yours now, mate. Take it for a spin. Show us what you can do. And then Baggio, he's going to be perfect for the next 2 seasons. It's just what I need. There's a lot of goals here. I think I score at least 100 league goals here. Maybe even 120.
I would call that tactic the Kevin Keegan tactic, because that's how Kevin Keegan was a manager. I would score more goals than you.
That's it.
Always a very, very attacking formation Kevin Keegan was play.
And the only decent fullback that I really had was
Robbo
Maldini.
know all about that because I spoke to him about all that Kevin Keegan era.
Yeah, Kevin Keegan, quality. Well, not that I watched him, but apparently he's quality.
The only decent fullback that I had really was Maldini, and I've been wanting to try him as a centre-back. So unless I signed a left-back and a right-back, my hands were tied, and I want goals, so I've gone for 3 at the back with no fullbacks. Wish me luck, lads.
Yeah, good luck, mate. I love tactics like this.
Yeah.
I love out of the box, different style of formations, especially when they work. And at the start of the season, you've got 2 wins from 2 so far. 7-0 against Como, and beating Dad 4-2.
2 hat-tricks for Baggio, 11 goals in the first 2 games. I'm here, lads. I've arrived. It took 4 seasons, but I'm here.
Right, well done, mate. Cracking. I love that. Right, Robbo, what have you got for us, mate?
Yeah, so like I said last season, it's hard to improve your team at this point when you've obviously spent so much money. And I was just trying to look for players who are like the most iconic in my head for different moments. So first off, we've got Tony Adams for 75 million. I'm pretty sure everyone who's watching this must have seen that Gary Neville phone call. It is absolutely hilarious.
Tony Adams'
son. Tony Adams' son. I saw Tony Adams and I thought, you know what, iconic, you're coming in. And it actually helps. He's quite a good player as well. I mean, he looks like Gandhi with them mentals, or an Albert Einstein. He looks incredible. He might even play. But to be honest, he was just signed for the Gary Neville phone call.
Tony Adams, someone who even been born at this stage.
You say iconic name, and you're going off a meme instead of him actually playing football.
Yeah. I just saw him, and then Tony Adams, it just rang me in. I thought, why don't I know Tony Adams? And I remember the phone call meme, so I thought, yeah, we'll get him in.
You don't remember Tony Adams playing for Arsenal, no?
No.
Makes you feel like a proper granddad.
2002.
Frightening it.
2002.
Frightening it.
Yeah. He's already left that Arsenal at that point, wasn't he?
Dear.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. He was,
That's when they were messing about with Pascal Segan and people like that. Wasn't it?
Yeah, not a clue.
Did he go to Portsmouth?
I think he might have been there for 1 or 2 years after that.
I do know he was like iconic at Arsenal a bit, and like he was the captain and that. But I've never seen him kick a ball, so yeah. Gary Neville phone
Great
calls
autobiography, by the way. I've read his autobiography. It's very good because he had a big drinking problem.
Yeah,
so it's very, very.
I think a lot of players did back in that time.
Look what you brought to the dressing room there, Robbo. They're all going to be on the piss now.
I know. I've messed up here.
Tony Adams.
Don't
you
tell
had
me
Tony
that.
Adams and you had Mercer in the same team, and you're worried whether they got a drinking problem.
Yeah.
That's right. And Ray Parler.
Ray Parler, yeah.
You might as well get Reza Ruddokin. What's he up to? Get him in as well.
Oh dear.
Anyway, next signing, Fernando Mendes from Everton. Again, don't know too much about this guy. Just looks like a good player. I just put the attributes for wing back in. I needed a backup left back this season. Looks decent. Crossing's good. Work rate, pace. All of that good stuff. Michael Tana, a bit like Aaron's Peruvian. No idea what's happened here.
Yeah, he's just popped up.
He's slipped through the door, I think.
He looks class.
He does look very good. I'd love to say that I signed him and found him, but I don't think I did. He's gone to PSG.
I genuinely think you might have. £1.3 million. That looks.
I mean, yeah, he looks great. 18 jumping, reach German. You never know, he might play for me in the last season. But yeah, Michael Tarnack's it. And finally, I think one of the best people in football, Ali McCoist. Can it be AC/DC, man? That clip is absolutely incredible, and he's just a great commentator.
What a commentator he is.
Yeah, he's absolutely unbelievable. So I thought, you know what, you're coming into my rebuild, and he's actually not half bad either. I don't think he'll play many games, but if he gets a goal for me, I'll be happy. And I just love Ali McCoist.
He was a cracking player in his day. Ali McCoist, he was very good.
Again, I only know him from TikTok clips.
Do you not remember him on Question of Sport? Even do you not even remember him on a Question of Sport?
No.
You probably don't even know that program. No, you've never watched that program, have you?
I just seen a 2-minute compilation on TikTok, and I thought, yeah, you're funny.
Mate, have you ever watched Question of Sport then?
No, I've never heard of that.
Don't watch the newer versions; they're rubbish.
They're absolutely awful.
The old ones.
I watch
back to the old ones.
I watch
brilliant.
Match of the Day and an Odd Soccer Saturday. That's as far as I go. But anyway, tactically, nothing's changed. Van Basten's still up front. Coleman and Hullett are locked in because they get moved from we pick best 11. Reuter at right back. But yeah, a lot of the signings this season were just people who are just going to come in, provide cover. Tony Adams might actually start. I'm just going to pick the best 11 and see. Yeah, he actually does go right centre back with Collar. Which I don't mind. But yeah, the team looks absolutely insane. A lot of 5-star players now. And I'm just happy to have Ali McCoist here as well. He's just a great lad.
Yeah, fair enough. You've started the season well, so you beat me 2-1 in the opening game, but then you also beat Verona, who caused us a lot of troubles. 6-1.
Finally beat that team. They're absolutely horrible on this database. But yeah, good start to the season.
All right, season number 4 is underway then. Let's see what happens. Alright, season number 4 and Roma are back as champions. Yes, it's about time. I only lost 2 games as well against Juve and Inter Milan. So I did lose a couple of points there. Robbo finishing in second place there, losing to Roma and Milan. So no points there for Dad. Aaron, done the double over you there, mate.
Yeah, you have, unfortunately.
2 points for me. Inter Milan also picking up a point,
I
but
lost
Dad
7
losing
games.
7 games.
Oh, look at it. Look.
Taking hammerings. Aaron done a double
He's
on
been
him.
getting
4-0,
peppered
2
there.
5-1s.
So did Robbo.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Just
Yeah.
taking points off him this year, aren't we?
Yeah.
Like a
I
3-point
lost
lead.
a lot of points
He's
there.
vulnerable here.
65 points in total in the league. Nowhere near either three of us, to be honest. Like 8 points behind Aaron in third
Look at our
place.
goal
Look at that
differences
tactic, Aaron.
compared to those.
That's,
God, yeah, 99 and 100 for me.
to
and
be
Robbo.
fair,
That's
Aaron,
mental.
you've only lost 3 games with that tactic with 3 at the back and stuff. It's actually done
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
well.
it's just the draws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was against, like, I mean, Napoli 4-4. Three away draws as well, but the goal scoring draws. So
Yeah.
there's only one game there which finished in a 0-0 against
Yeah, there's
Juventus,
not going to be many.
You must have been the
many
most
clean sheets.
entertaining team to watch.
Which is why I've got the top of the average attendance.
He's
'cause
still on
people
that
pay
average.
to
I
watch
knew
good
he was going
football.
to bring it up.
People pay
I
to
knew
watch
he
good
was coming
football.
up. I need to do
Got
that
it in
season
early.
5.
Player statistics, the rest of it then, Andreas Merlo with the top scorer. I don't know how that's happened. Greca's just dropped off, but Andreas Merlo, my centre attacking mid, with 25, alongside Romario, who's basically carrying Dad's team. by the
Tight
looks of
one
it.
for
Yeah.
that golden boot. Look at it. 25, 25,
It was.
24,
Van Basten with
23.
24, Baggio with 23. Imagine actually watching this season with these players.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
be
getting
incredible.
that amount of goals in 30 games. Unbelievable. Highest average rating was Merla, Van Basten, Baggio and Amoros. My right back in there was 7.8, and that's because he got 16 assists. Top of the assists, though, Andreas Merla. So he had the golden boot and the most assists.
I tell you what, that video,
Unbelievable.
the video that you did where you found him or Dad found him, has done you absolute wonders here, hasn't it? That's some good knowledge.
Oh, yeah. Chrissy Waddle's in there, though.
Go on,
Not
Waddle.
bad. Not Hoddle, but Waddle.
Yeah, one of them's doing.
Then the clean sheets. Yeah, Zenga with 16 clean sheets, Seaman with 15, Schmeichel with 13, Desayev, not surprisingly at the bottom of the 4, but still quite
To
impressive.
keep a
The
clean
fact that he
sheet,
managed to
right,
get
in
10.
a third of your league games with that tactic is not too bad.
Yeah, you
I'd
done
have
well.
took that.
Yeah.
I'd have took that.
Very impressive.
100%.
It's also quite impressive, Zenga getting a clean sheet in over half of the games.
Yeah,
very
I mean,
impressive.
when you see that, it's so tough, like how you've not won the league, but it just shows how close it is. It's just one result either way, and you're losing
Yeah.
the league.
It's these games
Tough.
against each other, innit? They always count for
Yeah.
a lot.
So let's have a look then. Competitions from Roma. Haven't managed to pick up anything else? No. Runners up in the Coppa Italia. We'll head straight to the Super Cup. Knocked out by Dad in the Super Cup, who then went and faced Inter Milan and
Yes.
losing 4-0.
Big
Big
point.
Old picking up
Done there,
another
right.
point there.
They did
big,
let me
big
play in
Also
it though
beat
this year.
Aaron
They did let me
5-0.
join in.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, you were involved in
Yeah.
that one, mate. But unfortunately, it was 5-0 against
Yeah.
Robbo, and you were
Sorry,
out
mate.
straight away.
All right, at least I was there.
Yeah, let's have a look at Dad's Juventus competitions. And it's another Champions League.
Get in.
Back-to-back seasons defeating Aaron in the final.
Back-to-back runners-up for me. Always the
You're
bridesmaid.
in the game a lot more than the last season, if that's any
Mate,
consolation.
can I just say, Juventus 4 seasons in a row in the final of the Champions League.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
It's mad.
That
Honestly.
just sort of. I'm happy now. I had a bad season, but I'm happy. I still kept me big cup. I'm happy
Yeah,
with
you
that.
got that one. Started off as well. You were 1-0 down at half-time because Chris Waddle scored in the 32nd
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah.
But you pulled it back. Romario and Beardsley put you 2-1 up. Actually, you went 4-1 up, and then Roberto Baggio scored in the 89th minute. What a game.
Serious
Very
trophy
entertaining
Drake
at the
going
Nou
on
Camp.
for me. I've not won nothing since that bloody
Season
Cup Winners'
1.
Cup in season 1.
Unless you've won the Coppa Italia, because Dad's not in that one. He was knocked out in the quarter-final by Inter Milan.
Fingers
So
crossed.
the cup
Lost
is
another-
still
lost
there.
another
Fingers crossed.
Aaron Hunt, let's have a look at your competitions page. No. Semi-final by Roma,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
If it's not Dad, it's
which
Luke.
means, yeah, I've knocked you out in that one. I got a couple of points, which means, Robbo, did you beat me in the cup final? You did.
Oh, I did. Yes. That's my first cup win. I'm happy now. We've got our hands on everything in this rebuild.
Got a couple of points there for knocking him out of the semi-final as well.
Let him
yeah,
have
you
his
did knock me out.
moment.
I know.
He's trying to steal your
Sorry,
moment.
mate.
I just had
Honestly.
such a bad season. I was just thinking, at least I got a couple of points there.
Such a
You all
bad
beating
season.
me.
You won the Champions League.
Did you see
Champions
Robert?
League, a bad season. Imagine how Aaron feels.
Yeah.
A bad season.
Did you see Robbo's cup final by the cup semi-final? He won 14-2 on aggregate against Udinese. 14-2.
That is brilliant.
It's mental.
That is mental. Just the gulf in between class of
Yeah.
of our sides now.
The final,
That
though,
is insane.
4-3. Very close
4-3.
game. This just shows, though, with the level of squad that we've all got, like, every game is going to be, like, one goal either way, or you know what I mean. It's always going to be so close.
So back and forth.
Yeah,
very back and forth. Okay, but semi-final, as Dad pointed out very early on, semi-final eliminated by Juventus there. So
4-2 as well. We lost 3-0 in the home leg. So we were actually 2-1 up, or what in the first leg we went away.
Yeah, you do get a point for that one.
That's tough though. I feel like if we're at home in that second leg, we gotta do well and finish the job. But
it's not a very good stadium for you, though, is it? I mean,
no, I don't get the fans in. No, I'm still losing that 1,000.
They were all turning up in their red shirts, going, "Hey, this isn't AC Milan."
Do you know what? I thought they were only there for Tony as well, and he's not been there anymore, so I can't even use that.
He's still there. He's just not starting. He's still there.
Ah, right. Maybe it's.
They're there to watch entertaining football, because in the other semi-final, Aaron beat Barcelona 9-6 on aggregate.
There you go.
All right, so we'll distribute the points and work that one out, but let's have a look at the squads. 41 goals from Van Basten in 41 starts. Cantona, he's played more this time round.
The biggest one for me is Ronald Koeman. 22 goals and 20 assists. He's playing as a half-back, which obviously is like a third centre-back in a way.
He must be taking penalties.
Pieces. Yeah, surely.
Took 12 pens, scored 11 in the league.
Ah, right, okay, that makes more sense. Then Maradona's a bit disappointing.
Only 18 with 40 starts. His average rating's high, though.
Yeah, so he's doing something right in the game, but he's kind of my man where if I'm going to win the league or a Champions League, he's probably going to be the one.
He's wanted by Real Madrid and he's getting his head turned.
He's going nowhere,
the
mate.
Bright lights.
John Barnes, though, as well. John Barnes having a better season than Maradona. Bet you'd never thought you'd say that. Jesus.
24 assists.
Yeah, he's been very good. But yeah, good season again. I mean, we only got the cup this year, but we're there and thereabouts in the league, there and thereabouts in the Champions League. It's going to be a big last season for the points. A big last season.
£103 million on the transfer budget as well.
Yeah, again,
where you were going to spend it.
We're going to look for more Ali McCoists, more Tony Adams' sons. We'll see what we can find.
More memes.
Did Ali McCoist actually get on? Did he actually play?
Oh, did he play?
Yeah, did Ali McCoist actually play any games?
He scored 4 goals.
He did he?
Yes.
He scored 4 goals. I'm telling you, I'd have been on the pitch with him celebrating them goals. So I'm happy about that.
All right, let's have a look at Aaron's squad then at the end of the season. 37 goals and 23 assists.
He's been a proper player for me now, Baggio. He's really come into his own. So's this Ray as well. 31 goals, 14 assists for him.
Very good.
Yeah. Dennis Bergkamp's ticking away nicely, but then it's just an immediate drop-off. When you look there, you've got the goals 37, 31, 29, 24, then it drops straight to 11 and then single figures. There's not enough people chipping in. Tony, he's only scored 5 this season. He's done him.
Oh. Yeah,
he's finished now, Tony. He's only 28. His legs have gone.
Chris Waddle, though, got to be happy with that. 28 assists.
Yeah, very happy with him. I did say, didn't I, that he'd drift wide in that Mazzala role, and he's drifted about and put balls in the box.
Transfer budget for next season, only £50 million. This is what happens when you use a lot of installments, Aaron. We see it time and time again with yourself.
Don't you worry about that. Do you know what I've done for the viewers? I'm saving it all for the final season. Something's coming. Something's coming if you're still here.
Love it. Right, let's have a look, Dad, at the squad. We've got 42 goals in 49 games for Romario, which feels like it's a name that we haven't mentioned for a while.
Yeah.
But he is looking
coming good now.
Absolutely mint. 33 goals from Rudy Voller. Cabrini, which is 32-year-old left-back, with 16 goals and 18 assists.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
No idea, but yeah, fair play. A lot of double figures in both goals and assist-wise, and we've got £104 million for the two-time.
Just looking at that squad, I was just a bit disappointed. I had the 2 big goal scorers, and I didn't have very many behind this. I've looked a few times in the few leagues that we've played in, and I've had like 4 or 5 in the 20s, and so I got what I deserved this time. Maybe that tactic didn't work for me this time. Yeah,
right. Let's have a look at Roma. Correca, probably. Oh no, Merla. 38 with 32 assists in 43 games.
He's incredible.
Absolutely disgusting.
What a player.
Honestly.
He doesn't. I mean, I'm looking at his attributes though, and I think, yeah, he's amazing, but he doesn't look that good in comparison to some of the players on here. I don't understand how.
It's got to be them physicals. It's got to be. Their physicals are insane.
Maybe he has like really good hidden attributes and stuff.
Yeah.
Like if you look at his pros, there's a lot of like consistency and important matches and stuff. I mean, he likes to beat the offside trap from centre attack midfield with 19 off the ball, so I imagine that's got something to do with the amount of goals he's scoring. Correca with 37 in 41 games, 23 and 22 for Futre, which is good. Even Carlo Ancelotti still playing quite a few amount of games and getting 22 assists, which I'm happy with. Transfer budget, £104 million to spend this summer, going into the final season. But what's the points looking like? That's the big question.
We don't want to know.
Oh, yes, we do. Season 4 points are Omega Luke with 16, Dad with 13, Aaron with 4, Robbo with 14, meaning the total points is Omega Luke with 48, Dad with 59, Aaron with 18, and Robbo with 58. Right then, just 1 point between Dad and Robbo going into this final year. It is unbelievably close. So if you have got this far, thank you very much to the Season 5 crew. Let us know down in the comments if you are part of that crew. But I can't imagine you were going anywhere after seeing how close it has been. My Roma side, this window, I had about £100 million. And for the second season in a row, I've only signed one player. We've got to that point now where it's so hard to find players that will go into your team or even improve the team, and I've brought in a legend of Gianluca Vialli. Even his picture makes me happy, although it is weird because I grew up knowing that he was bald.
Yeah.
And seeing a picture with a full head of hair like that
Don't look right, does it?
no, it don't. But what a player from Sampdoria. He's been there the whole time. He's been scoring goals for Sampdoria too. 25 and 20 in the last 2 seasons. And I picked him up for £99 million. What a player, Gianluca Vialli. So, tactically, I've done a switch. I've gone from 2 attacking midfielders to now 2 strikers. And we've got Andreas Merler in there, who on a shadow striker has been absolutely mint. So in behind Koreka and Vialli, with of course Paulo Futre coming off the bench, we'll see if this switches anything up and gives
Lads,
us a
I
little
think we're in
bit of
trouble
luck.
here.
Yeah,
What a
he's
team.
such a good player.
Mike.
What a team. So, schedule at the start of the season. Haven't played anybody, but I have won 4-0 and 11-0.
11-0.
11-0 against Udinese.
Absolutely
Not bad
brilliant.
at all.
Oh my dear.
Let's have a look, Dad, at your Juve side, the 2-time Champions League winners now. You've left a little bit in the bank because, obviously, we just can't spend it all.
You just can't find a player that's going to improve, and I've got quite a big God squad, so yeah, just went for just a couple of players.
I seen Julio Cesar and I thought, no way is he signed another goalkeeper, but we're in a different era.
Yeah.
It's a Brazilian centre-back here.
Yeah,
Very
just brought
good
another
one.
centre back in, so yeah, hopefully that'll just strengthen the because I don't know whether he'll get into the side with Rijkaard there as well. So
And then Dunga,
Yes.
another Brazilian.
It's got a black and white picture, that lad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because who he really is. So yeah, I've just strengthened the squad really. Wherever these 2 guys that get into my team, they're there. I'll get any injuries. I mean, he is world class and he is such a good winging centre midfielder. So yeah,
He could do, because you are playing 2 DMs now. You have
Yeah.
switched things up a little bit, but go into the 2 DMs.
I mean, he should take over from Stuart Pearce.
He does go in there.
Oh.
Stuart Pearce goes on the left-hand
yeah.
side of defence now. Rijkaard at left centre-back alongside Blanc. Jorginho with Sama and Dunga
Yeah, I'll
in
take
there.
that. I'll take that. It's good. Really, my 2 defensive midfielders are absolutely solid now, so I'm quite happy with that. And keeping Rijkaard back in the centre back there, so I'm quite happy with that. And Pearce here on the left. Anybody go near me, just chop on money.
Yeah, absolutely. Schedule at the start of the season, then you have played into Milan and lost 3-2. You were down to 10 men, though.
It's a
Stuart
good
Pearce
start.
got himself sent
It's
off.
tight.
It's a good start in our little battle here. That's a point gained.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
That's the point.
I'm disappointed
Which
with that.
actually would put you level on points at this point.
Yeah.
Don't.
Juicy, so juicy. You defeated Liverpool 4-1 there, and then Cremonense 7-0. But yeah, that loss to Robbo makes it.
Beating Liverpool with Peter Pearcey scoring, that's quite funny.
Yeah, that is quite funny actually. Yeah. Let's have a look at Aaron. Talk us through your tactics, mate.
I don't know. To be honest, if I don't know what I'm doing, how is anybody else supposed to know what I'm doing? So I've gone for another centre mid here. I spent £69 million. I've got Waddles, I've got Oddles, I've got bloody Ray Wilkins still knocking about somewhere, I think. But I've signed this fella, Jorge Burachaga. He just looks very good again. He can play wide, he can play in the middle. At this point, I'm looking at players who are available. Anyone who doesn't play for Juventus, Roma, or Inter Milan, I'm saying, fancy a chat here. Are we getting like, do you know, that's where I'm at the minute, because pretty much all the best players in the world now are at these 4 clubs, so there's not much around to look for. Lopez Ricarte, a right back, so that might spoil it for you. I'm no longer playing this 3 centre back with no full backs. That lasted 1 season. I know, sorry lads, it lasted 1 season, but it didn't do anything for me. I can't be runners up again. I need something here. The fans are going to start watching Inter Milan, and we can't have that, because the only thing I've got going from is attendance. So if they stop coming, I've literally got nothing. And then I've also signed a Ukrainian lad here. I know Robbo's had one since the beginning. Litovchenko, another centre mid. I'm just trying to cram that central midfield with as many good players as I can. And then the assistant manager, while we're simulating, he's got a bit of rotation, hasn't he? He's got a little bit of option to rotate. And then we got this fella at the bottom, £22,000. I mean, this ain't one of mine either.
I think you must have set up your staff to sign like youngsters while you carry
I
on.
must have done, but I don't think he'll get in the team. I don't think he's going to be troubling Baggio anyway for his spot. But as you can see, lads, no instalments, I don't think, because I've needed to get rid of my money, because I knew that I'm not going to be here. So leaving a legacy behind and I want to leave him some money as well. But look at my team. I mean, I've got my goalkeeper who's world class. I've gone for a ball-playing defender on cover. How's that, lads?
It's not bad. I mean, Barezi's very good at it, to be fair.
Baresi.
His positioning and his pace.
And then he's got Maldini at the side of him if he needs a bit of help. This Alodar, he's been solid since he's come in. I've been really impressed with him. Really impressed with him. And then my new right back that I've signed doesn't even get in my best 11. So yeah, he'll be sat on the bench. But I've got Hoddle. He survived over Waddle. Burachanga has come in as a centre midfielder on attack. And then we got Bergkamp, Rai, and Bergistan. Not a clue. Behind Baggio. He's been the shining light for me in this rebuild. But my bench is very strong now as well. You've got Virchwood, Donadoni, Salinas, Grun, Wong, Wim Jong. I've got loads of players here. He's got enough to choose from. So please put some silverware on for me and not make me a laughing stock. Anything. I'll take the cup.
Including Tony Haitley as well. Tony Haitley is still there.
He's still there. He's still knocking about on the bench. He probably won't get on much, but yeah, Tony, you've been a real one.
What way to sign off? 2 fixtures that you've played, mate.
Yeah.
You beat Napoli 3-1,
Yeah.
Sampdoria 5-2 away from home. Some good results.
We're not dicking about here.
Robbo,
Yeah.
sign things off for this the start of the season, mate.
Yeah, so obviously me and Dad are level on points, so this is it really. This is the big moment. Dad versus Prodigy in a way. So I had to go out with a bang, and I actually managed to find a position to upgrade with Andreas Bremer. He used to be an icon on FIFA, but got removed from the game, but I did remember him. Great crossing, just decent everywhere really. Kind of the only position I could upgrade on the pitch, so he comes in, and then Angolma comes in from Barcelona for 60 million, maybe starts at right back. Whether he competes with Ruta or not, I'm not too bothered. They're both very good. A lot of money on him though, but like Aaron said last season, you may as well spend everything you've got. And this is a little one for Luke, because I know Luke loves Batistuta so much, so I thought, why not bring him into the league for the final season? He just looks like an absolute animal. He looks disgusting. He's like just a gremlin striker, like an Argentinian Vardy. So he comes in. He came in from Liverpool as well for 60 million. Tactic-wise, again, we're not changing it. I mean, last season I was 3 points off the league. I've been semi-final of the Champions League twice. I've won the Cup. I've been there and thereabouts with this tactic. So I'm kind of looking at it in a way where I think it is working. It's just we need some results to go our way in the games. And for the final time, if I pick the best 11, I mean, the best 11 is pretty much a full 5-star team. It's an absolutely disgusting team. I don't really see any weakness in it at all. And in the team that I've picked, you've got Hadji on the bench, Batistuta, Demyanenko, the left back from seasons gone, Ruta on the bench. Very, very happy with what I've built over these 5 seasons. It's looking good and looking strong.
You only got 3 players who isn't 5-star.
Yeah, we've
starting 11.
We've done some good transfers, I think.
Half.
We're almost playing the same tactic as well, so it's going to be a proper fight out.
Yeah, literally neck and neck, same tactic. It's going to be an interesting. I can't wait to see what happens.
Start of the season, we've already established you beating Dad. You also beat Triestina 9-1 as well. So
yeah, it sounds like a sexy
very
Italian
good
woman.
start.
That so. I mean, we were always going to beat them, weren't we? Yeah,
Absolutely.
big 9-1 win. I'm so nervous. I have no idea what's going to happen.
Here we go. Going into this final season, points are locked. 59 each for you and Robbo Dad. So this is really close. But I'm still not out of it. I'm 48 points. If I start winning loads of things in a treble...
Oh, you do a double or a treble here. You're stealing it
true.
in the final season.
Yeah. So we'll see how this one plays out. Will Aaron get some redemption and win something?
Am I fully out of it now?
I don't... 18 points. I think you'd need to win every single game to really be close.
Fingers crossed. I've started with 2 wins, so...
It's on.
You have done so. So yeah, will it be Robbo or Dad who's going to be the two between them? Will it be me coming out of nowhere? Will Aaron win everything or at least something to keep him happy? Let's find out season number 5. Well, season 5, Aaron.
Come
You've
on.
done it, mate.
I've waited for it.
You
Lost
are
one game.
champion.
I've done it.
He's lost 1 game.
I've done it.
Wow.
Lost 1 game all season to Inter Milan.
Yes. A point. Yes.
There's also a caveat to this. We finished on the same points.
Yep.
Now, in this database, it's exactly the same as recent databases, where if you finish on the same points, you have to play a playoff to determine who wins the league.
Wow.
It's not done by goal difference. So me and you actually played each other in the positions playoff for first place.
In the league final, yeah? We had a final in the league.
6-3 on aggregate. So fair play, mate. Well done.
Thank you very much. It's about time I've won something, but there we go.
You also beat me in both league games in the actual season itself.
You're getting a few
as well.
points,
I had your number this season, didn't I? Where's that Champions League? Come on, give it me.
Couldn't beat you there. Also, Inter Milan beat me in that one, so there's another point there. And Dad, you're actually bottom.
Oh, 7 games again.
Oh, you are not very good.
Wheels are falling off.
No, I haven't. I haven't actually. I had one good season in the league.
Robbo, you lost against myself and Dad, so Dad does gain a point back there.
One back, yeah.
But 7 losses there, Dad. I beat you. I've done the double over you there, and then the other 2 lads beat you once.
You are picking up some good points here, Luke, with the wins in the league, the position. Yeah,
slowly coming in.
I'm a nearly guy here. Like, if I'd won that, then I'd have been thinking, oh, it's on now. Yeah. It's on, but it might still be too much to ask. Let's have a look at the player statistics. So Van Basten with 36 goals this season.
Done very well.
Very good. That's like what's
good.
your attacking midfielder called again? Sorry, how can I forget his name?
Merler.
That's kind of like a Merler season from him there with the goals.
Oh, yeah. Baggio and Correcchio also got 30 and 30
It's been
games,
good, Baggio, since I brought him in. It's been very good.
Really good, yeah. Romario there with 27. The average rating was dominated by Van Basten, who had an 8.14 average rating, which is
very
insane.
good.
Yeah.
Rye with the most assists, 21 assists.
He's done well. He's done very well
good.
there.
Yeah, you also had the most clean sheets, Desaev, with 17.
Can we do a 10-year rebuild?
Yeah,
keep going.
You might be on for this.
Keep going up.
And of course, highest average rating, mate. Well done.
Yeah.
That's 5 years in a row.
That's it.
Oh, he's done me again by 1.4k.
Nobody wants to watch you, but they was all there to see me lift the league title. That's what it's all about.
Now you've won the league. I'm definitely.
I've rewarded them. I've rewarded them.
All right, we're on Roma. Competitions page. Is there a chance that I can snatch it? Oh, no!
Oh, that was your chance.
I'll finally get there and I'll fall.
Knocked out by Juventus as well in the Italian Cup.
Oh, that's points for Dad, though.
That's points.
Super Cup. I did defeat Robbo in the final there, the semi-final. We can see Robbo defeated Aaron. I defeated Dad. So there's another 2 points that we need to distribute there. Okay, I think let's go to Aaron first.
Because there's nothing here, is there, lads? Come on, there's nothing here.
Let's have a look. Competitions. The cup wins!
Come on! It's a
domestic double,
Come
Aaron.
on! Oh, you know what? I've been the runner-up in that twice, and I've been the runner-up in the Champions League twice. And now I've got a league and I've got a cup. These fans are happy.
Well done, mate.
They've been rewarded for all that attendance.
Well done,
you beat Robbo in the final in extra time.
I needed that as well.
That would have cost you.
Extra what's happened? Let me click in.
So Battistutto with the winner to make it 3-3 in the 95th minute. And then Baggio scored in the 98th.
Oh, lads.
Proper final, that. Milan derby in the final. Proper final.
Yeah. Robbo, I'm so nervous now, mate.
To be fair, I've just seen, though.
It's down to 1 cup, innit?
I did knock out Dad in the semi-final, so that's some very good points.
Let's go to Dad. Competitions for Dad.
Come on.
Semi-final of the Champions League by Roma. Oh, I might have cost you, Dad. I might have cost you, but you did knock him out in the Coppa Italia. Yeah. Robbo's knocked you out there.
First season, I did make it to the final.
So there's points there for Robbo. Let's have a look. Champions League, did you do it? You did.
Come on! I don't know what it means, though. I don't know what it means. Oh, big. And Maradona with the winner as well. Oh, my God.
Very nearly a double there as well with the runner-up in extra time in the other one.
Do you know what's hilarious as well? Champions League final, all them names on the pitch. John Barnes, man of the match. What an absolute hero. What a hero.
But he's been a good signing
passes and 2 assists.
What a player. Oh, but the thing is, you've got like Dad's knocked me out in competitions. I've not won the cup, the league. Oh, I don't know.
Let's have a quick look at the squads. Goals-wise, 56 from Van Basten with 15 assists.
Incredible.
52 games. Goals.
Incredible.
That's disgusting, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
Very, very
Even
good.
all the way down to like Ronald Koeman, who got 19 and 16. That is some season.
I want to shout out to my real one, John Barnes.
Yeah.
John Barnes is my real one. Brought him in just to get a bit of English blood into Italy, and he's been absolutely ridiculous. Fair play.
Let's have a look at Aaron's squad then. We got 46 goals in 46 games for Baggio with 10 assists.
That Ray as well. It's a shame I can't carry on using him and continue with him, because 31 assists and 22 goals from midfield there, from the little number 10 role. What a player he's been. What a steal as
I
well.
reckon if this was
15
a
million
10-year,
quid.
mate, you would have come back and won this.
I reckon I would have done as well. £15 million I got him for. What a player. Bergkamp's
not
still
bad
doing
at
his
all.
bit. But do you know what I think's won it for me, the league? It's the defence. On top of the clean sheets.
Yes.
There's not a lot of goals there if you look.
Well, if you look at actual goals, the actual team statistics, you had the fewest conceded. You only conceded 18 goals.
Do you know what it is, that? Ball-playing defender on cover. He's done very well.
He's found a meta.
18 clean sheets and 18 goals conceded in 30 games.
Yeah.
Absolutely mental.
Mate, have you seen how many games Glenn Oddle played for you as well? At
So-
33.
And I've played six
season.
of those matches as well, was against you boys with
started
these super
41.
teams.
Solid, right, Dad. Let's have a look at the squad. 47 goals from 48 games in Romario with 9 assists. Rudy Voller with 27. Lothar Matthäus, 19 and 21.
Yeah, that's good.
And Cabrini, again, the left back, 15 goals and 21 assists. He's been a bit of an unsung hero for you there.
He was, yeah.
So solid.
Bit
Solid
disappointed
run.
with it. I just lost it at the end, I feel.
Oh, we don't know by points. Omega Luke, let's have a look. 45 goals, 20 assists from Koreka. Andreas Merler, 32 and 16. Dropped off a little bit, if I'm honest. Paulo Futre came in though. Picked up the slack, 24 and 24. But was it enough? I don't think it will be. Let's have a look at the final
can't.
points tally.
Good luck, lads.
Season 5 points are Omega Luke with 10. Dad with 6. Aaron with 17. And BigRobbo14 with 18 points, meaning the total points in 4th place is Aaron Hunt with 35, Omega Luke with 58. 2nd place goes to Omega Dad with 65, and BigRobbo14 wins this 5-year rebuild with 76
Fair play.
points.
God's gift, baby.
Well done, mate.
Yes.
Fair play
Not
to
bad
him.
considering you weren't born for another 2 decades.
Well,
Yeah, I
I
know. Thank God I played FIFA
Signed
and
it.
used icons.
signed a whole team of players he'd never even heard of.
Yeah, literally. Just, were you on FIFA? I'll sign you. Do well. Oh, get in.
Absolutely solid. I'm just so curious because obviously you got 10 points for winning the Champions League, or 11 points because you beat me in the final. If you take away those 11 points and then gave them to me, because obviously you played me in the final, I would have won that.
Ooh,
Wow.
So it's all down to
Literally
one
down.
match.
It was
Down
all
to the
down to that
Champions League
final.
final.
That is unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you take the 11 points away from
Two
Robbo,
cup
he
finals.
ends on 65 points. And if you give the 11 to me from 58, I go up to 69.
It kind of summarises the whole rebuild, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because it literally is as close as a game, a goal.
Yeah.
You know.
Not to
it's
mention
that
you lost
close.
the league on a playoff as well, Luke.
That's true, yeah.
You lost
yeah.
the league on a playoff
So
as well.
close.
I
Yeah.
didn't. Next time,
There we
lads.
go.
Next time, because I'm sure there'll be a next time.
Oh, 100%. Well,
100%,
I
yeah.
cannot thank you boys enough for coming back and doing another one. Really do appreciate it. I hope everybody did enjoy
Yeah.
it. Aaron, the season is underway for Daisy Hill.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll see you boys there at some point this season. Robbo came to our opener last weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to try and make a game at
Yeah,
some
definitely.
point.
Yeah.
very
Best of luck
soon.
for the season,
Thank
mate.
you, mate.
Especially after signing Plymouth Argyle legend
Yes.
David Norris.
go.
I'm excited to see him in a Daisy
We're doing a
shirt.
rebuild in
Very
real life
excited for
there.
that. Yeah. You're streaming and everything lately, mate. What's going on with you on Twitch?
I'm just keeping busy with it. You know what I'm doing at this stage now? I'm mixing up the games. I've been playing a bit of cricket, some classics like PUBG. I'm just mixing it up, doing stuff like that. Just come off the back of a big trip for YouTube as well. Just been round Europe drinking and vlogging. So yeah, if you want to check that out, there you
Lovely
go.
stuff.
Have a look.
Absolutely, I'm sure people will. Robbo, what's going on with you, mate? You've been doing some big old streams and
Yeah.
keeping busy as well.
We've been in the Zealand League, of course, which has been big on Twitch and probably YouTube as well. A lot of the highlights. I've done my first ever journeyman at the moment. I'm doing a journeyman, which is where you start with no badges and you try and work your way up, obviously, to win the Champions League and stuff on Twitch. I've been in like the J3 League in Japan and Norway and the Israeli Premier League. It's been mental, so that's what I'm doing on Twitch at the moment. But me and Aaron, in I'd say 2 weeks maybe, are starting a new Twitch save, kind of in your kind of style, Luke, where we're going to be in the Premier League. There's going to be point systems. We're going to have 5 seasons. Who can get the most points? So kind of like a live rebuild in a way.
Yeah. Rebuild, but playing
we're gonna
every
be doing
game.
that. Yeah, exactly. So we're going to be doing that in 2 weeks on Twitch. So if you like me and Aaron, and you enjoy what we do, make sure to check us both out on Twitch, especially around mid-August, because we'll be doing that save. And I am playing in an FM charity match in August as well.
Yes.
Which is going to be the first charity match I've played in. Obviously, you might have seen me on Ginger's stream recently with a flick on header and the goal I scored. It was amazing.
I don't know, mate. No, you've never mentioned it.
No,
Never mentioned that, mate.
No. Yes, I scored. Yeah, no, I won't mention it again. But yeah, we scored a flick on it at Ginger game. But no, yeah, just streaming on Twitch, still streaming FM24, trying to keep it, you know, somewhat alive. It's going very well, to be fair. I've had one of the biggest months this month across like my content creator journey. So I'm very grateful for everyone that watches. But yeah, you two boys, Luke, Dad, thank you for having me on again. And thank you for allowing me to win another rebuild. It's becoming quite a common theme now.
Well, we have to bring you back on. Aaron needs redemption.
Yeah, I need to win the next one. I feel like I'm going to be a fan favourite because of how bad I have been in the first 4 seasons. I feel like I like an underdog in life. And I feel like if I could come on here against 3 people who play this game as much as you 3 and win one, it would be an achievement for me.
Absolutely. Let us know down in the comments then what challenges you want to see, what 4 teams, what scenario you want to see, and hopefully Aaron can do the business for you and win one in the future. But big thank you, boys, for coming on. Big thank you, everybody, for watching. If you got this far, the Season 5 crew, really do appreciate it. Make sure you're subscribed so you do not miss. We've got more 3-way, 4-way rebuilds coming at you in the future. Thank you very much for watching. Check out this one on screen, because last week we had worked the space on in what was another really close rebuild that you just have to watch.